night. All right, we're taking a look at all 12 signs, Aries to Pisces. What's going on in the situation? How are you showing up? How are they showing up? And where is this really headed? Is it going to get any better? Which signs are going to be going downward? And which signs are going to be going upward regarding this situationship? All right, good evening. I'm Claudia St. John's, and this is Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot. And we're starting with who's this? Taurus. Okay, we're going in chronological order. Chronological order. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Yes. So let me just pull this up on my screen, and then am I using this deck or should I use another one? Should I use another one? I do like this deck. I do. I do. I do. Which one? Wait. Where's this one? Where's this one? Right here. There we go. All right. Hello. All right. Just about to get started here. All right. If you're coming in, put what sign or signs you're here for. Crosswalkers, welcome. All right. And if you're just curious, but have a lot of curiosity. Okay. And then just FYI, tonight I might be doing pulling cards for people for free for energy. Okay. So if you're interested, stay all the way to the end. All right. I know a couple of people still haven't showed up yet. So we're gonna give them one more minute and I'm gonna decide what deck I use. And if you're here or not, we're getting going. Okay. I might do this one. I'm not sure. I like the old fashioned one or the modern rate one. The modern city one or not. All right. Yeah. So okay. We got Saggy, people wanting Saggy and what is it? Libra? Okay. And who's the third one? Oh wow. All right. Well, welcome in. All right, Miss Bijou. Oh, so you wanted Scorpio. Okay. Interesting. All right. Now definitely check out your placement signs, your sun, moon, rising Venus, and all that if you like. Okay. Yes. So a lot of people are just being oh, by the way, I'm gonna do collective. So you that also may resonate with you. Collective is for anybody and everybody. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, here we go. Let's begin. All right, ready or not? Bingo, bango. All right, people are coming in now. Here we go. All right, good evening. What does this say? Something about Page of Swords. Okay, hold on. Page of Swords. It says communication, sharing your thoughts with another. What's to tell you? What's on your mind? Oh, what's to tell you what's on their mind, sharing your opinion on something, telling somebody what you were thinking, expressing to another what's on their mind. All right, gotcha. All right. Just reviewing my note there. All right, let's do it. I think I'm going to start with the modern city and then later we can change up the deck. All right, very good. All right, Aries is last. Aries will be after Pisces. I like to put Aries and Pisces together because it just I like doing that. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, Taurus, what do we got going on? Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. If you're coming in, put your sign or signs you're here for. Make what clap? What are you talking about? Clap, clap, clap. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, you mean the card? Gotcha. Uh, True. This is not a sex hotline. What are you doing? All right, dude. Calm down. Calm down, baby doll. All right. All right. Don't forget to put your signs you're here for, so I can pick up your energy and cater the readings more to you. All right. And if you're just coming in, don't forget to hit that like. All right, let's do this. Taurus. Tauri. Taurians. All right. First, Taurus, I want to find out what energy are you showing up, because this is going to be the tell, as they say in poker. One of the tells. So a lot of times we think we're in one energy and, really not. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. How are you really showing up? What energy, Taurus, regarding this love situation, whether it's singles or couples or what have you? Ooh, Taurus. Wow, synchronicity right there. Taurus showed up with its major arcana card, the Hierophant font, the male pope, La Pope. La Papa. All right. So, okay, so Taurus, you're all the way like, I want a commitment, I want marriage, I want something traditional, and I am somebody that sticks to my moral and the code. Okay. And you like somebody that also acts with integrity and morality. All right. No worries. Gotcha. All right. Well, let's find out what's going on in the current situation before we go to their energy. What's going on in this situation for us? What are you guys up to? Anything? Not a damn thing. All right, we got the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands. We got some of you guys could be born on the 5th, on the 10th, on the 2nd, on the 22nd, on the 20th, 30th, on the 28th, on the 23rd. Okay. So it says we have the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands. What is that saying for the current situation? Mm. Well, I feel like somebody's like acting mysterious and secretive. Yeah. The Ten of Wands, Taurus, I definitely feel like this is the energy that you feel like they are carrying that. I'm sorry, you feel like you're carrying all the responsibility or all the duties of a relationship. Like if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't even be a relationship. Like what is this person doing? Just coasting along while you're doing all the work in a connection. Like Taurus, you're like at the Ten of Wands, you're like overwhelmed. And they're definitely making this very hard for you. Like like have a feeling like this Taurus doesn't find relationships that easy to begin with, and now you're gonna put more on my back. Like, gee, thanks a lot. Well, Taurus, yeah, with this high priestess energy, it's like you could feel like this person doesn't really tell you how they feel. Now, this could be they could be keeping this connection on the down low, keeping you a secret. All right. Or a lot of times you're like, why aren't they expressing their feelings to me? Do they have any? If they do, why are they hiding it? It's a very good question. All right. So far, we got Pisces, Taurus, and Sagittarius showing up. So let's find out what energy this person is showing up in. Oh, the card just fell out. All right. We got more Pisces here. We got the Hangman in the reverse. Okay. So they're showing up in the Hangman in reverse. So what does that mean? Uh, let me see. Well, if okay, so that can mean two things. If they were on hold for you, they're not trying to be on hold anymore. So I don't know why they would feel like they were on hold. But this is also the energy that somebody is, oh, they had you a lot on the brain. They're trying to, like, they've been overthinking things too much. And I think that's what tripped this person up, is that they would overthink things too much and be in their head about it. So I feel like at this point they're like, okay, I'm not going to overthink this anymore. I'm just going to surrender the energy, not trying to control it, and not try to be a control freak about it because it's tripping me up. So I'm just going to go with the ebb and flow here. I'm just going to trust this connection. All right. So I want to still clarify, what is it? Is that going to mean they're going to do anything or still nothing? All right, let's see. Mm, give me two. Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Seven of Swords. Yeah, they are. They're now they're gaming. Okay, now they're bossing up in this energy. So if they were just passive and putting all the burdens on you in this connection, Taurus, I feel like this person's now going to be more giving. All right, giving, more sharing, and possibly even be more reciprocal with you. All right. But the thing that cautions me here is the Seven of Swords energy. Now, I feel like this person has running tendencies. So, meaning like when things get difficult or when, they're being confronted about something, yeah, this is not somebody likely to take accountability. This is somebody that runs. Like, I don't want to talk about this. I'm out. I'm not going to talk about this, and just leaves. So this is definitely, I get a runner energy with that. How many tourists are in here tonight so far? I know it's early in the game. All right. Yeah, let me know if this is hitting or not. All right, but at least they're trying to step up their game. All right. What's the outcome here? All right, that was quick. The Six of Wands, holy moly. I didn't expect that. All right, so Six of Wands definitely talks about things are improving in this connection, Taurus. And you know what? Some of you guys are actually at this point where some of you are planning to move in together, or some of you guys are trying to buy a home or trying to look for a place together. Okay. Six of Wands definitely improving. This could be in the energy like soon you guys will be riding high. All right. And yeah, this is definitely things going on the up and up here. They definitely like your attention that you give them, and they definitely like to show you off to people, Taurus. So when things are good with you, oh, this person is going to be like showing you off to everybody. All right. That's the energy I'm getting here. All right, very good. Taurus here. All right. But is it going to commitment or marriage? Is it going to deeper commitment? It's improving. It's improving. It's least in that direction. Okay. The cards didn't really specify that 100%. All right. But I'm just gonna say it's moving in that direction. So some of you guys could be in a relationship. So it's moving in a positive direction. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, more Pisces, and more Taurus. All right, those are the signs that showed up for your Taurus reading, Taurus. And now let's move it to Gemini, the twins. All right, gems. Gem, truly outrageous. All right, hello there. All right, we are going in chronological order. Put your signs in the chat if you're coming in. All right. It makes it more fun and interesting that way. All right. And you might want to stay to the end because I will be giving free energy readings tonight. Okay. All right. And yes, that will be a collective reading, and that'll be for everybody and anybody. So you might also resonate with that as well. All right, Gemini. Let's see what's going on. How are you showing up, Gemini? Are you in a positive energy or negative energy with this connection? Okay. Hey, Tyranor, what is it? Tyrannosaurus. Okay. Hi, Raquel. How you doing? Drew. All right. What this came out the Six of Wands in the reverse for Gemini. What? Oh no. Really? No. Give that back. Let me try this again. If it comes back out, then it was meant to be. Here we go. Let's try this again. All right, the Page of Cups. All right, there we go. So, Gemini, you're in this Page of Cups energy. Okay, so you are open with your heart. You're interested. You're curious to see where this can go. You're definitely willing to take a chance here. For like new people, Page of Cups is a good energy, Gemini. But if you're in a relationship that's 2 months older, I'm concerned why you're showing up in a page. Somebody hasn't been maturing here. Something hasn't been growing much. All right. What's going on in the situation? Let's find this out for Gemini. You're saying Page of Pentacles. Okay. Um, you're saying, well, we're trying here. Okay, we're trying here. We're trying to like offer something tangible, practical. Now you guys are both trying to offer a little bit. This is low effort stuff. Okay. Low effort, trying. That's weak. Weak. That's weak. Okay. We're trying. We're trying. All right. Well, let's see how they're showing up. If they show up in a page, then you guys have a good chance. But if they're showing up in a queen or a king or in a major arcana, ugh, this is very off balance. Let's see how they're showing up. What energy is your person showing up, Gemini? The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So this is kind of this is good. You guys are on the same kind of energy. Ace and pages are newish energy. All right. Even if this is couples, I mean, you guys are still matching the energy. So it's not totally off balance. It's actually balanced. All right. Ace of Pentacles. So this person is showing that they're grounded and they definitely, whether this is like renewing the connection or they, want a, this person is starting on a very strong, solid note. And they're definitely ready to build. And this person is definitely got seeing a lot of potential with you, Gemini. All right, let's see. Where's this going for my Geminis? Ooh, the Tower almost came out. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. So the wheel is always turning right round like a record, baby. Hmm. So this is like the energy, like if the divine timing, if the timing is right, there's a lot of circumstantial things that have to be in alignment here for this to go. So it's like if the timing is right and things are in alignment here, then this can turn in a very positive direction. So let me clarify the wheel. Is it aligned? Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Not really. Not really. Something about the timing isn't right. Like somebody's like, I'm going through a challenging time right now. Like, maybe you met this person when they got laid off or lost their job, or they have health issues, or this person really hasn't healed from their past and bringing all this emotional trauma into the situation. Yeah. Mm. So yeah, you guys definitely the wheel is turning. What I'm saying is the wheel is turning, and instead of getting better and better, you guys do have a couple hurdles that you got to overcome before this can be ironed out and be smooth. Okay. Yeah, I do see a couple of challenges, one or two challenges popping up. All right. So let's see, how you guys do with that. All right. We have Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cancer, and more Capricorn. But of course, it could be any sign. Okay. And like that's just real life. things are not always, oh, okay, you like me, I like you, and oh, okay, things just flow easily. People have like, I work third shift, you work first shift, real life issues popping up. So, all right, Gemini, you got a couple of hurdles that you still need to get through, but if you do, then things are going to be on the up and up for you guys. All right, good luck. All right, Cancer, what's going on, my Cancers? Come talk. All right, let me know if this is hitting or not. Put a heart emoji in the chat if it is. All right. If you like how I read, go ahead and subscribe. And if this is your vibe, you're going to like this channel, hit subscribe. Join the tribe. Don't be an outcaster. All right. All right, Cancer. All right. Cancers are the nurturers, the mothers of the world, really. Caretakers, the nurturers. Very sweet, giving sign. Sometimes they give too much and then they become resentful. All right, Cancer, what's going on in your energy? The Seven of Swords. Mm. Well, look at this. So, in broad daylight, somebody's getting robbed in the middle in public. That's bold. So, Cancer, you're in this energy like, I'm not trusting. I'm not trusting this. Okay. Yeah. Somebody is like, you're feeling something is off here. Okay. So let's find out what's going on in the current situation. The strength card. Hmm. All right. Well, you could be dealing with somebody that has a good physique. It could work out, or they're really toned up. Somebody with a nice booty, a lot of stamina. But this could be a slow burn. Okay. I do feel like there's strong attraction here, but somebody's holding back their feelings. All right. Somebody feels like that you're emotionally stronger than they are. Cancer. All right, let's find out what energy is this person showing up. The High Priestess. Hmm. The High Priestess, huh? That's been like a popular card tonight. So they feel you're hard to read. Okay. They feel drawn in, but unsure why. Cancer. Yeah, this person is drawn to you, but they're not sure why. And they find you hard to read, which is cancers are usually not hard to read. Like cancers are very expressive with their emotions. I mean, like I said, they're a very giving sign. Like, I don't know. Why would this person have a hard time reading you unless you're moody? Unless one day you're coming in hot, next day you're coming in cold. That could be reason. I'm just speculating at this point because they're not really telling me why they feel that way. All right. So where is this going for my cancers? Because we have here a slow burn. You know, definitely needs patience in this connection. It's like a slow rom com. All right. But yeah, somebody's holding back their emotions. So you could, okay. So if you are holding back your emotions, I could understand why they find you hard to read because you don't trust this. So I feel like Cancer, you're doing out of protection. You're self protecting here. All right. If this resonates, take it. If don't, leave it for somebody else, please. All right. If I can't get you in this Cancer reading, then I'll try to get you in the collective. All right. So where's this going with lack of trust and not able to read, somebody holding back emotionally? Where is this possibly heading to for my cancers at this time? Too many cards. Let me shuffle this out. Where is it going for Cancer? Where is this connection, situationship heading? In a positive direction or? Now you gave me two cards. Okay, what you got to say here? Your minor card came out, Cancer, in the Hierophant. All right. Hmm. Why is a Hierophant? Okay, so this is the energy I'm getting. So the Three of Cups is like we're enjoying each other's company. It's like happy, happy, joy, joy. I like hanging out with you. They like hanging out. They like hanging out with you. You like hanging out with them. Okay. We get along. We like, when times are good, times are good. Times are really good. Now the Hierophant, why is the Hierophant here with the Three of Cups? Are your friends and family for this connection? What is this saying here? Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. Yeah, this could be moving fast. Nine of Cups, good sex, a lot of sex. The Three of Cups could also be a sex card too. All right, so this could be moving fast. So you guys could be going to a deeper commitment, or this is even like marriage is on the in the works here. You know, because I feel like there's friends and family are very supportive as connection. Maybe you are married to this person. I don't know. You could be engaged, but it's definitely going fast here. So this is funny because I just said earlier it's going slow and now we're moving fast. What was a change? What changed this up? Change this up. You don't trust it. Somebody holding back emotionally. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I'm reading this correctly. Hold on. What is this thing then? Swords. Feeling confident, strong, being impulsive. Okay. So somebody's wish, all right, Cancer, you could be, or Cancer, this could be your wish that you want to get married to this person or you want a deeper commitment. So I feel like even though you really don't trust it, and since our things are going slow, I think you're trying to like rush this energy, like, hey, let's talk about marriage. Because maybe for you, you feel like, oh, if we get married, if we're talking about marriage, then things will just magically poof get better here. Um, I don't know. Let me know if I'm hitting. All right. Anything else I can say? Is there another storyline I can say regarding this? Okay. So, you guys, okay. So, yeah, I can say something else. Seven of Swords is like the energy of lying, cheating. Okay. Strength card. I have strong feelings for this person, or there's strong feelings here. Okay. There's strong feelings here, but somebody could be liar, cheater. High priestess is like, are you really being honest with yourself? Hierophant could be talking about you need to stick to your inner moral code. You cannot lower yourself to make someone else be better. You cannot overcompensate for somebody else's lack of actions or lack of feelings. You're going to feel burnt out and be resentful on that. Nine of Swords is like, yeah, this is like moving fast. Nine of Cups, wish fulfilled. Three of Cups. Because the only thing that's tripping me up is the Three of Cups card. That's casual energy. That's not commitment. So with the Hierophant, it's like I feel like that somebody's wish is that it would go fast and we can like get to where we can somebody wishes that it can get to that place where we're talking about deeper commitment marriage kind of thing. All right. I don't know. I'm not feeling this. So, all right. We got Pisces, Cancer, Pisces again. We have Gemini, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. But of course, it could be any sign. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that energy, Cancer, but take it up or resonate. If don't, catch you next time. No worries. All right, Leo. All right, hello, my Leos. Hello, hello, hello. All right, see what's going on. If you're just coming in, hit that like button for me. All right. If this is hitting, put a heart emoji in the chat so I know this is hitting. All right, Leo, what is going on for you? All right, we got to find out what energy you're showing up in. All right, first of all, what energy is Leo showing up in? Now you're getting me two cards. All right, Leo. 10 of Cups. Look at you. Two of Cups. Woo! Woo! You are not playing, are you? 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is like commitment card. I value family. I want something that's stable and that, is fulfilling, satisfying. 2 of Cups, a mutual connection, a strong bond. You know, um, I want something where I don't want somebody that's putting in low effort, and I don't want somebody that's not ready. I want somebody where the energy is mutual. They want me just as bad as I want them. Okay. Gotcha, Leo. This is definitely a very strong energy. You're looking for the soulmate. You're looking for the happily ever after, somebody that you can have your happily ever after with. All right. Those are high demands. All right. Well, let's find out first of all, let's see what's going on in this current situation before we go to their energy. And the reason I'm not doing feelings, because I just feel like their energy tells us more of the truth than people's feelings do. All right. Like somebody could be like, yeah, yeah, I love, 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 love you to death, and then be in the 8 of Swords. It doesn't make a difference if they love you to death, if they are in their head and they're feeling limited or restricted and second guessing themselves in every step. All right. Ace of Wands. Look at that current situation. It's like, yes, we have instant chemistry. There's a lot of physical attraction here. We're very sexually compatible. It's like we have the spark. uh, okay. So far, it's on the up and up. All right, let's find out now what energies this person showed up in. Ooh, love it. The Queen of Wands, the sexy mother effer. Yeah, this is somebody sexy, vivacious, full of love and energy. This is somebody that is a multitasker and they're very good at it. Definitely. Um, what else want to say about this? They're just like this is like if this is like a feminine energy, okay, whether you're male or female, somebody showing up in a strong feminine. Queen of Wands is very confident, lot of energy, good at very efficient. All right, good at multitasking. So I like this. So this is definitely telling me this person has a lot of sex appeal, very attractive energy. All right. So they definitely are into you, Leo. Okay. And Leo, this is your queen, by the way, Queen of Wands. All right. So let's find out, where is this going? Yeah, where is this going? Okay. Oh, here we go. Ready? Oh no. 7 of Pentacles. It's going in circles. What's- All right. Ringley Brothers stuff going on here. All right, round and round we go. Whee! Hmm. Things are not really growing and expanding here. Why? What happened here? All right, let me clarify this. Hold on. Why is the 7 Pentacles here? That's just such a Weird. The sun. All right, maybe the card came out wrong. Like maybe I just picked it up wrong. All right, because I'm going to read it both ways. Okay, if it's seven in reverse, saying that not really putting in time, energy, effort into this. I feel like the sun is definitely is gonna like the energy picks up here. If there were any problems or challenges, I feel like this is like the sun is gonna melt them away. I feel like you guys work through it. If something was like if somebody was holding back in any way, I feel like this a sun is saying like now, if they were hesitant or reluctant, I feel like now they're moving in a positive direction. But I don't think it's seven of pentacles. It doesn't make sense to have the seven of pentacles in reverse. Now, if I read this way, it says this is the energy where we're like yeah, we're starting to see things growing here. And with the sun's a very positive energy. This is very playful. You two could be traveling soon. Okay, definitely with the sun. You guys are very playful, optimistic, positive energy. Sun again with a lot of sexual energy here. You got the Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, sexy, Ace of Wands, instant spark, instant chemistry, physically attracted. Sun, strong pregnancy card, especially with all those two behind it. Seven of Pentacles is a card of gas station. If you're pregnant, okay. A lot of pregnancy cards on the board, totally. But anyways, so this is definitely saying that this is growing. This is like a lot of potential. It's like if you keep it nurturing the energy, keep giving it sunlight, keep nurturing it. This has definitely potential to keep growing. All right, I like it. I think you guys are not confused. I don't see any confusion here. I don't see any hesitation. So I think the Seven of Pentacles was supposed to be upright. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, it's meeting your expectations. You're seeing results. So you definitely feel like this can definitely go the distance. Now, some of you couples could be, saving for a vacation, saving for a big purchase, maybe saving money for your college, for your kids' college tuition or something like that. So we got a little nest egg. We're saving, we're having the savings. We're saving it for rainy days, but you guys definitely are moving in the right direction here with the sun. All right. Beautiful. Leo, Taurus, Queen, all fire, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer. But of course, it could be any sign. All right, Leo, that was pretty good. Taurus and Leo had pretty good readings. All right. Two for two. All right. Two for two. Two out of four. All right, there you go. Let's go to Virgo. Any Virgos in here tonight? Anybody here for Virgo? Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right, Virgo. I'm curious to see what energy you're showing up in. All right. Hi, Katy Perry. Okay, there you go. Thank you for that. All right. Like the chat room is crickets tonight. That's all right. All right. You guys are just immersed in the reading. All right. Let's see, Virgo. All right. What energy are you showing up tonight? Now, if you want to find somebody's intentions, all right, I know I don't got a question for that, but you can look at their energy they're showing up and the outcome. You look at those two energies, that'll give you their intention. Okay. So if they're showing up in a shitty energy and the outcome is like blah, then their intention is not really good. Okay. So there you go. All right, let's see. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. You're in your feels. You're in your emotions. So you are definitely trusting this connection, this situation. Okay. And you definitely feel like I want to know what direction this is going. Okay. You wanna this is a queen that wants to feel safe and secure. All right, my Queen of Cups. This is my emotional Wi-Fi that picks up on everything. All right. She also takes everything personally, or this feminine energy also takes everything personally and sometimes can emotionally overinvest. All right, what's going on in the current situation for Virgo? The lovers, honey. Lover, lover. All right. So there is definitely deep physical attraction here, very affectionate energy. Um, it's like a lot of romance, romantic energy as well. Strong connection, possibly soulmate energy here. Now, the lovers is saying that, you know, don't forget, Virgo, you're choosing this person, So it's like if this person aligns with your heart, both your heart and your mind, then this is a win win. Now, the only problem is when this person doesn't align with both your heart and your mind, meaning like your heart wants them, but your mind knows that they're not good for you. So that's not in alignment. Your heart and your mind is not in alignment. And that's when things will go a little bit sideways. All right, let's find out what energy are they showing up in. Oh, what happened here? Five of Cups. Yeah, this person's like sitting at a bar drinking, trying to like beating themselves up with regret. Damn, I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have done that. Why did I say that? The Queen of Cups just wanted me to do this and I couldn't do it. I don't know why. What's wrong with me? And it's like having a little pity party energy here. All right, let's find out. Where's this heading? With the Five of Cups. Yeah, lovers. Yeah, something's not in alignment here. All right, you gave me two cards. Let's find out. Where's this heading? The Queen of Swords now. Okay. And the High Priestess. Eek. Eek. Okay. Well, the Queen of Swords is all about boundaries. Like don't overstep. Don't take my generosity for weakness here. Like just because I'm nice and giving does not mean that you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want, and get away with it. There's consequences. All right. Now, the queen has that big sword that she can use to slice and dice, swipe right, swipe left. High priestess energy. Yeah, this is like the energy is like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this is going. And then remember, the Queen of Cups wants to know what direction this can go in. And the High Priestess says, we still don't know. And the Queen of Swords is all about looking at the truth of the situation. So we stepped out of Queen of Cups energy, where we're in the emotional state. Now we're looking at things through logic and discernment. Okay. Um, I don't. Yeah, the high priestess is like I'm not getting I'm not getting some information. Something they're not telling me something. I feel like I'm missing something here. Something feels off here. So the high priestess definitely trust your intuition and look at their actions, not what they say. Okay. They can say "I love you" to their blue in the face, but look at their actions. Does their actions line up with their words? High priestess is like, all right, if something feels off, then believe it. Something will come to light here. Okay. Something that was hidden will come to light. All right. Give me one more card. After this thing comes to light, then what? The Nine of Pentacles. All right. So the Knight of Pentacles is like, okay. So the Knight of Pentacles is like, all right, we're moving forward. But baby steps. This is not leaps and bounds because it's like, you went before in this trusting energy till now. Five of Cups, this person is sitting in regrets. Queen of Swords is like, okay, now you got my attention. I don't have all the information here. And I feel like the queen doesn't really know how this person feels. Like, Five of Cups, yeah. Somebody's having a pity party. The Knight of Pentacles, it's going to move forward, but it's going to move slowly. I feel like there's caution energy around this. So we'll take it one step at a time. And it's like, Virgo, I feel like you're clocking it. You're watching every move or every word they're saying. All right. It's like, I'm clocking it. All right. So we have Virgo, Pisces. Now you can give it to Cancer. Then we have Scorpio, Gemini, all water really, and then all air. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Of course, it could be any sign. All right, Virgo, that was your reading. So a lot of these, last weekend, the energy was like so easy and so it was just like this energy, I'm noticing for the collective energy. I've noticed there's a lot of it's not so easy, it's not so clear. uh there seems to be like we're working in murky water. Okay, like last Sunday I felt like the energy was much cleaner and neater. Yeah, this is like got seaweed and mud and all that kind of stuff all over it. Okay. Libra. Okay. My librarian is Libra. All right. Lady Justice. All right. If this reading is resonating, hit that like button for me. All right. Let me know if this is resonating for you. All right. Very good. All right. There we go. All right. All right. Thank you for that. All right. Very good. All right. Yeah, I'm not feeling these reading. I'm not feeling some of these readings, to be honest. Okay. So I would love some feedback, whether it's positive or negative. If it's not your energy, let me know. I'm not gonna persecute you for it. All right. Libra. Libra. What do we have for Libras? Libras are from September 23rd to October 22nd, I believe. All right. Let's see what's going on to Libra. Okay. Libra is all about being fair, owning up, owning up to things. Okay. Let's see. All right. What energy are you showing up in here, Libra? Hmm. The Queen of Swords. Okay, that is your queen there. All right. So you're looking for the truth here. You're like, well, if we're staying our boundaries and remain respectful of each other's place, space, time, energy, then I'm cool. Okay. And what's going on in the current situation? Three of Swords, third party energy is all over this. All right. What else does Three of Swords mean? This can also talk about alienation. All right. What does that mean for this connection? Alienation is like, could be, at one point, you guys were always hanging out together. You guys always did everything together. It was always you two doing everything. And lately, Now, instead of you, your person's now hanging out with Bob. Okay. Now, they're always out with Bob, doing everything with Bob while you're sitting home bored and doing nothing. Like, okay. So they're like, they pulled back their energy from you. So now you feel like you're all alone. Like now you don't feel like they're interested in really in you. So you're feeling alienated. Could be even loneliness in this connection. Yeah, definitely this card could talk about feeling heartbroken, okay, or disappointed. Sure. Breakup, heartache, heartbreak. Okay. So what energy is this person showing up, Libra? The Page of Swords. Okay, so you guys are like-minded. Okay. The Page of Swords is how they're showing up now. Yeah, this is like the energy of what do I want to say? What kind of energy this is of? This is somebody that I feel like is like they want to tell you what's on their mind. They want to tell you what they're thinking. Or maybe they do so. Maybe they tell you too much. Like they're always telling you what's on their mind, what they're thinking. But this also could be the energy of it can go the other way. This is somebody that could be like pushing your buttons or trying to always, you know, see how far they can push your buttons or they're like testing the limits. And remember, Queen of Swords is about boundaries. So somebody's always pushing buttons, testing boundaries. This can come off very annoying. Okay. So the Three of Swords could definitely talk about, yeah, there's discord here. You're always pressing my buttons. You're always testing me. Um, it's like, okay, you see that friction there? Okay, that discord that can become annoying real quick. All right, where's this heading for my Libras? And by the way, there is like imbalance in the energy, even though you guys are like minded. One is showing up in a queen energy, the other is showing up in a page energy. Unless if this is a new connection, even though if this is a new connection, there still would be imbalance. Like if somebody's showing up in a queen energy and your person is showing up in a page, you would feel like they're immature, like they're not taking things it's just like it's two different energies. Somebody's acting immature and one person's acting mature. So again, that can come off like you're not into it as much as I am, or you're not taking this as seriously as I am. Okay. All right, where's this heading for Libras? Ooh, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be a positive outcome here, just for the lack of imbalance. And then the current situation being the Three of Swords, third party, discord, rejection, feeling rejected, feeling alienated. You don't really include me in your plans anymore. You don't really want to do stuff with me anymore. Eight of Swords energy. This is like feeling stuck. Okay. Now, hopefully, somebody's not stuck in another connection here. Okay. Because Eight of Swords is definitely the energy of feeling limited and restricted. There's only so much I can do. If somebody's in another relationship, then this person's limited and restricted what they can do with you. Okay. It's like you guys have to go around somebody else's schedule. I mean, it depends what kind of what kind of relationship is this person in. Are they married or just seeing other people? Yeah, Eight of Swords. This can also be Libra that feeling second guessing the connection, feeling insecure in the connection. Yeah, I mean, because I don't see anywhere where this says safety and security. Like, I don't mean safety like you got to worry about somebody robbing you or beating you. I'm talking about where you feel like you can depend on this person. Like they will show up on the good days and even on the bad days. Like when you're having a tough time, you know this person's got your back. You know, if you invest into them, you know this person is not fickle and going to drop you like a light switch, you know, because their mood shifts. So that's what I mean by safety. Like if I'm like with you, I need to feel safe that I'm not just disposable any second because something else gets your attention. All right. So we got Gemini. So yeah, so if you were looking at their intentions, you're trying to figure out what their intentions. So Libra, you would look at these two cards. They showed up in the Page of Swords energy, and you're in this Queen, remember? So they're showing up in this like, you know, immature where this person's curious, pushing her buttons, testing limits. This is not somebody trying to be serious. This is not somebody thinking, you know, where's this going? How can I add to this in a positive way? This is like this is like rebellious energy, if anything. And then yeah, so Eight of Swords, and then they're this person's, you know, saying I'm restricted and limited on what I can give you or how much I can give to this. Oh, really? Oh, that's all. That's great because that's like I love hearing that. You're limited and restricted to what you can give. Gee, thanks. Mm. And you know, I don't even think that's like I said, like the Ace of Swords is usually not because there's something wrong with reality. It's usually because there's something wrong with somebody's thinking. Okay. Anyways, and somebody could love playing the victim here. Yeah, we have Gemini, Libra, Libra again, and all air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And of course, it could be any sign. Okay. All right. Let's go now. Six down and six more to go. All right. Come on down, Scorpio, to the Tarot channel. All right, Scorpio, what's going on with you? All right, Miss Scorpions. All right, Scorpio. All right. Yeah, Scorpio remembers everything. Yeah, those Scorpions have like that. They keep tabs. They like I have Scorpio on my Venus, and like I definitely the Scorpio in me is like I write shit down because I have this one philosophy that I believe you have to have a long memory. So I'm gonna write shit down and keep tabs because I don't wanna forget. I don't do that anymore though, but yeah, that's where that comes from that Scorpio. All right. Saggy is the opposite. Saggy forgets quickly. Scorpio. Saggy says a lot and forgets too easily. Scorpio says hardly anything and then has a long memory. There you go. All right. Scorpio. All right. Let's see, Scorpio, what energy you're showing up this week. All right. How many cards you gave me? All right. I'll take two. That's for you, Scorpio. Uh-oh. Look at you. All right, we have three of Pentacles, three of Cups. So 3-3. Now, for me, the number three speaks volume. I'm like 333. So I have like certain numbers that mean certain things to me. Like, for instance, if I see 88BB, that means like something is gonna be good and something there's a like good news around finances. Like if I have 1203, that's another lucky omen for me. So somebody could be born on the third here, somebody could be born on the 12th, on the 21st, on the 30th. All right. So we have three of Pentacles, three of Cups. Good cards. I thought this was a three of Swords. Thank God. Three of Cups, three of Pentacles. Look at that. So Scorpio, wow. So you're in this energy like I'm willing to be cooperative. I want to get along. And, let's just have fun right now. Let's just not worry too much about where it's going or, too much. Let's just enjoy each other's moment, time with each other. And let's just see how things can go right now. Can we get along? Can we be happy with each other when we hang out? Right. So I feel like that's what Scorpio is looking for right now. All right. Very good. All right. Let's find out what's the current situation. Two cards again. Okay, Scorpio. You have here the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So, this is like the energy. It's like, yes, I'm open with my heart and I'm very interested. And it's like, this could be like, yeah, I'm crushing hard here, you know, and the wheel is spinning. And the wheel definitely talks about that things can feel unpredictable in the situation. Like, it's not you don't have the certainty of, will this last, next month, will this be going on still next month. It's like, I don't know, things are still up in the air energy. I'm still open with my heart. I'm still going to be, um I'm still going to give to this and still be open and, and be honest, all right. So I like that. Just the unpredictable part can feel a little bit scary. All right, let's see what energy they're coming up in. The Judgment. Dun-dun-dun-dun. That's Scorpio's major arcana. Synchronicity right there. All right, this reading is the synchronicity is telling us this reading is in alignment here. Hmm. Okay, that's one of my cues. All right, so look, we have Judgment. So now this can definitely be a person from the past, okay, coming back. And I feel like some of you Scorpios could be reconnecting with your past person. All right. And if it's not a past person, then the judgment card could be saying, this person may find you, Scorpio, and okay, this kind of calling you out a little bit here. They're saying, Scorpio can come off a little bit judgmental. Whether you are or not, that's a different story. This is how this person is perceiving things. And maybe you tend to be, a critical thinker, you tend to be critical of yourself, and definitely can seep into being or coming across critical of them. So the Judgment card definitely is telling you, Scorpio, be mindful of this. All right. If this is a new connection, definitely give them a real chance. Like, because remember, new people could be nervous and just say the wrong things, do the wrong things, and then be off putting, but that doesn't mean that that's really how they are. Just make sure you really giving them a real chance before you cut them off, because it's not for them. You're not doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself. Okay. Because this does have potential. Now, judgment call, this is couples. Then Scorpio, this person I feel like is having a wake up call about you or about this connection. So if you felt this person was taking you for granted, they may be getting a wake up call like, wait a minute, what am I doing with Scorpio? Like I'm like taking Scorpio for granted, and actually they're not that bad. Actually, they're very a decent person. So I feel like this person is like realizing, I have something good here. I better step up my game. So let's see. Are they going to step up their game? Where's this heading? Ace of Swords. Okay. Yes, I do feel like this is definitely moving in the right direction. Okay. So the ticket here is saying communication. Communication is the driving engine. If you guys have a strong communication, and honest heart to heart communication, and you express your emotions, and you speak what you are preferring and what you don't prefer in a tactful manner. I feel like you guys can definitely move this connection forward. And if this is definitely a communication, can also, these are two turning point cards. Okay, so some of you guys could be at a turning point, and what moves the connection in a positive direction will be how well you guys can communicate to each other. That's easier said than done. Okay. Because sometimes people don't like to put it all out there. That makes them feel very exposed and very vulnerable. But what are you willing to do? What are you willing to do to have a healthy connection? What are you willing to do to keep a healthy connection? Sometimes we got to step out of our comfort zone. Okay. Very good. We have Libra, and I do feel like there is clarity. Yeah, I feel like there is truth being spoken here. So I don't see any confusion. So we have here Libra, Scorpio. The wheel is associated with Jupiter, and Jupiter is associated with Pisces and Sagittarius. Then we got Cancer, Capricorn, and more Cancer energy. But of course, it could be any sign. All right, there we go. Hey, Christina, how you doing? Hey, Sun Scorpio. All right. If this is hitting, I like, is anybody? I got two people just put two heart emojis in there. Let me know if this is hitting or not. I feel like I'm walking in the dark. I'm navigating in the dark. All right. If you don't understand how this can apply to your situation, speak up. Like, challenge me a little bit. So a lot of times, like I know is like a couple times when I do energy reads or people ask questions and I pull cards from them, and they ask me about their person, and I give them a card and they say this and that. And then they'll continue to say, Yeah, but this person, let's say they got a Queen of Cups. And I say, well, they're moody and they're not really trusting this. They don't know what direction this is going. And then they're like, but yeah, but my person says they love me 1 minute, I'm their soulmate, and then they can't stand me and they kick me out of the house. I'm like, well, that's the Queen of Cups. That's called being moody. 1 minute they're hot, 1 minute they're cold with you. And then the more I was explaining them, now they saw how that card fit their person. So, these cards have so many definitions. So it's just like, you know, sometimes I'm not saying all the definitions because I don't have all the time to go through all of them, but doesn't mean I'm not hitting. And sometimes I understand why a lot of you guys could be like, yeah, this is not really my reading. So, but if you don't tell me, I can't help. All right. The whole point of me doing this reading is to give you information so you can make better decisions. All right. And that's what I hope to give you some information so you can make better decisions moving forward here. All right, Sagittarius, the Archer, the Centaurs of the Zodiac, the World Travelers, the World Philosophers, the only sign to be looking upward, the only sign to be has a weapon. All right. The protectors of the universe, centaurs. Right. All right, let's see, Sadie, what energy you're showing up, my loves. Oh, hi, Sun Scorpio. You have a Virgo find in Capri X. I think you mean a Virgo friend. Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, but but were any of these readings hitting you, honestly? I'll do questions tonight. So I'm pulling energy cards. So if you want a question tonight or an energy pull, I don't always do this. I'm offering it, so take advantage of it. Free, for free, no strings attached. All right, after the readings, I'll give each person a card, a question, or an energy pull if you like. Okay, just putting out there. All right, let's see what Sadie then. What energy Saggie's in. So we can talk about this more after after the readings. All right, Sagittarius. All right, what energy are you showing up in? The fire sign. Ooh, the King of Wands. There we go. Good looking, charismatic, taking leadership, taking initiative. hmm even if you're a female, you're like leaning on your masculine energy. Yeah, this is the King of Wands. Well endowed energy. All right. I like that. We bossing up over here. Okay. What's going on in your current situation? Ooh, Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. This is Sagittarius's minor arcana card, the Wounded Warrior. It's like, I seen this shit before. Oh no. Yeah, here we go again. It's like I hear that boxing bell go off. Bing, bing, round eight. Oh, I'm almost out of water. I'm almost out of bandages. Oh, please make it go away. Is it over yet? Bing, bing, round nine. Here we go again. Same thing, different day. Bing, bing, round 10. All right, you get the drift. All right, here we go again. Same shit, different day. What is the current energy? All right. Yeah, someone's on their last leg with this. All right, what energy are they showing up in Sagittarius? Ooh, the tower. We don't need no water. Let the mother effer burn. Oof. Shit hit the fan, I say. Oh wow. Like this person is like furious, angry. Yeah, somebody's showing up like, yes, this is like yeah, somebody just set the whole place on fire here, Sagittarius. The tower can be divorce, separation, breakup. Could be like you guys had a heated fight, heated argument, or somebody did or said something that that changes things here. Like, you they said something and it's like you can never look at them the same way, you know? It's like we're never going back to how things were before. Like you said some shit that I just cannot I can't ignore. Like that was like um too much. All right, so do we put fuel on this fire or do we put this fire out? What's going on here? Do we just add more fuel to this fire or do we put it out? All right, let's find out. Where is this going? Where's this heading for Sagittarius? Oop, 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 oop. The King of Pentacles, get the F out of here. All right, to like stability. All right. So then going back to the tower is like, so some of you may have tripped themselves up here, Sagittarius, and I'm sure Sagittarius is like, yes. Now I'm in the power seat. All right. So yeah, somebody just show their weakness actually. But it does have stability. So if there were any power struggles in here before, the dynamic changed. Okay. So if somebody was having control or power over Sagittarius, I feel like Sagittarius just now became in the power seat. All right. King of Pentacles, this actually goes to stability, commitment, deeper commitment kind of thing. Wow. So like yeah, the tower is like also the card. Now remember the purpose of the tower. is like when it first happens, it's very dramatic. And it's pretty shitty when you're going through a tower moment. But after the tower, it's like, it's almost like, yeah, what needed to go because some kind of pattern we were existing in, some kind of dynamic we were existing in wasn't really working. It had too many cracks, too many holes in it. Like, yeah, so it just like, it's like pent up tension. Like somebody was just holding it in, holding it in, holding it in, and then they exploded. And it's like, all right, so now there was release, some kind of release. It could be releasing of how we used to do things in this connection. And it's like, we aired out our differences. Somebody aired out their grievances. And then, all right, fine. So before, if somebody's always quiet, not saying what's bothering them, and they're just acting resentful and stuff like that, you can't do anything with that energy. So I feel like a tower, it suddenly finally hit the pressure point. Like they busted out, like just loud outbursts. Like finally they just started spewing shit. And actually, sometimes fighting and arguing, it can be a good thing because it finally allows people to air out their grievances or what's been on their mind. So now So if you can work with this, cool. If not, let it go. So I feel like the old way gets released, and now it's a new way of doing things here. And the King of Pentacles and says this is much more stable energy. All right. So Sagittarius, not so bad with the Tower. Okay. So we have Aries, Scorpio. We have all Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have Saggy and all Fire, Aries and Leo. Okay. But of course, it could be all sign. All right. Sagittarius, not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Capricorns, the Capris, the architects of the zodiac, the builders, the money, money, money zodiac sign. It's all about the money, honey. Okay. All right. Let's see, Capricorn, what project you're working on this time. All right. I got 7 likes. I would love it if we can get to 10. All right. Woo. I am burning up. Damn. I feel that tower, that fire from that tower, like, whew, just got suddenly I feel like I'm roasting. Okay. There we go. All right, Capricorn, what energy are you showing up in? All right, whether you're single or a couple or in a situationship. All right, Capri, let's see what you got for me. Ooh, the sign, Capricorn. Wow, 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 wee. All right, what does this say? So, Capricorn, you're in this energy of playfulness. You're open to a new beginning, my singles. All right, definitely open to a new beginning. You're definitely in a positive energy here, being optimistic. Now, for my couples, it's like this energy is like, okay, like I definitely have clarity. I definitely see a bright future for us. It's definitely now remember in this energy with the sun, being in this playful energy is very good because that's when things become changeable, moldable, malleable. But when it's like when you're serious, it's like you're working with concrete. Like nothing really can get changed at that time. So it's like loosening up with this energy. It's like, all right, let's not take things so seriously, but let's be playful about it. Okay, I can work with that. All right. What is the current situation for Capricorns? The Eight of Cups. Ooh. All right. What does this mean? Mm, 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 mm. Okay. So I feel like the Eight of Cups is this energy, like somebody is about thinking about exiting here. Okay. It's like, okay, I'm trying here, but I feel like to no avail, I'm not getting anywhere. If this keeps up, I'm going to have to leave for my own sanity. I can't let this keep draining me. All right. So it's like the energy of the Eight of Cups, like something needs to change here. All right. Something has to give. If nothing gives, yeah, I don't know if I can continue on like that. All right. So how are they showing up here? The Knight of Swords. All right. This person is showing up confident. They're showing up very confident, very ambitious, very driven energy. Yeah, and you know what? The Nine of Swords is actually a card of big changes. So I feel like this person, um, whether they know it or not, consciously or unconsciously, I feel like they're changing up their game. All right. Well, the tell will be this next card out. All right, where's this heading? Now, let me just tell you something real quickly here. With the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Swords, this can be an energy of exiting quickly. Okay. So let's see what happens here. Is this changing or somebody exiting? Ace of Swords. All right. So the Eight of Swords is stuck energy. So it's not changing. It's not, nobody's exiting. It's like we're going to stay stuck and play the victim. Woe is me. Uh. Yeah. So it's like, I feel like, I mean, with the sun energy, Capricorn, you're in the sun energy. And then you just went from feeling confident, optimistic, positive till we get to the Eight of Swords, which is the opposite energy. This is second guessing, feeling insecure. Now, now is this because this person keeps threatening to leave? Because the only reason I would see you going from a sun disposition to the Eight of Swords, if you feel like somebody keeps threatening, whether again, if they're threatening you directly or indirectly. So how would that look like? Like somebody like gets short with you, just puts says some things like like they would just make a comment here and there to like a negative comment or something to get your goat. You know what I mean? Hence Capricorn is the sea goats to get your goat. And you're like, okay, I'm not gonna let them do that, man. I'm not gonna react to that. Yeah, so this is like the energy, like, or is this person, or does this person trying to push you away? All right, take it how you want. So this person could be threatening that they're always leaving in some way, or they're trying to push you away. And so you definitely feel like this energy definitely makes you now start to feel insecure, second guessing yourself. So now the relationship is heading towards being stuck. Now you feeling where you were optimistic, feeling bright about this, and now not so much. Yeah, that's like yeah. I just feel like if you can get away from this energy, it would do you wonders. Yeah, I don't know. Then it's not always that easy. Okay. So we have here Gemini, Gemini, Pisces, Leo. The course could be any sign. All right, Capricorn. That was your reading. Yeah, I'm not these are I just feel like I'm not hitting with these readings tonight. All right, Aquarius. Let's find out what's going on. Mm, all right. What do we got here? Aquarius, what energy are you in? How you showing up here? Six of Wands. Look at me. All right. So, Aquarius, you could be a person that is in the spotlight. Okay. You could be very popular, or you're striving to be in the spotlight, fame, some kind of thing, fame, acclaim kind of thing. All right. This is the energy of like, I am about, this is like winning energy, like, feeling seen, feeling heard. Okay. So if Aquarius can be feel seen and heard with somebody, then all right. That's what I'm looking for. I don't want somebody to dismiss me. I don't want somebody to ignore me. I don't want somebody to play mind games with me. All right. Let's find out what's going on in the current energy here. All right. You gave me two cards. Let's see what you got. Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. A lot of passion here. All right. So Eight of Wands is like, yeah, there's a lot of communication, a lot of texting back and forth. Queen of Wands is like definitely taking, this is like energy of feeling confident. It's like we're managing. I feel like then it's like you're managing the connection, and then the connection picks up momentum. And so where it felt like you guys are going uphill, now it looks like things are going to pivot, and it's going to be like going downhill. All right. It's going to pick up momentum, and it's just going to flow more easier. All right. This is what the current situation is saying. All right. Well, let's find out what energy they're picking up. So look at this. Aquarius, you got the Six of Wands and the current situation, Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands. All right. A lot of fire energy here. Okay. Yeah. We're like, I find my person is very hot. They think I'm hot. There is like a lot of good chemistry here. If we're not in our shadow, we lift each other up. All right, let's find out how they're showing up here, because that's going to be the tell. Oh, Lord. Four of Pentacles. Oh, Lordy. Four of Pentacles. This person is showing up in this energy where they're protecting their heart. They're very closed off, not with just their heart, but with their money, with their assets, with their stuff. It's like they could even be in this energy of paranoia. Okay, a little bit. It's like this energy of mine, mine, mine. Don't touch. Okay. Well, now we got a little problem here. Okay, because this is all open energy. Look at that. Like just throwing things up in the air and seeing what sticks. And this is a lot of excitement, enthusiasm. This is good news. This is like, yeah, yes, baby. And then the Queen of Wands is definitely, taking that home with that energy of like, I'm attracting good things in. I'm in this energy where I'm attracting in positive things. And then we have Four Pentacles, we're closed off. I'm not sharing. It's like Uncle Scrooge's energy from Christmas Carol. Okay, so Aquarius, you're dating Uncle Scrooge. All right. All right. So let's see. Where is this going for Aquarius? Where is this heading? Oh, the Ten of Cups. Look at that. It's going to the happily ever after. Wow, this is like Aquarius's dream come true. So this is like yeah, this is a commitment where you're happy and feeling fulfilled. It's like, yeah, we it's like, yeah, it's this energy of peace, at ease, feeling content. All right. It's almost like Sagittarius. You guys had like a curveball, but you guys overcame that curveball. So Four Pentacles, I'm surprised that that went there with that energy, but okay. So with the Four Pentacles, let me just go back to the Four Pentacles and explain this a little bit. So the Four Pentacles is not a person lacking anything. They have stuff. They acquired stuff. But this person really worked hard for every dollar they got, and this person doesn't forget too easily, so they just don't want to give anybody access to them. Okay, they don't want to just give anybody access to their heart or access to their assets. They're very discerning who gets assets. So if this person feels safe and secure in a connection, I feel like they open up. Okay, this is a card of discernment. All right, not everybody gets access to me. So once this person feels like your intentions are in a good place, I feel like they open up because you guys end up in a Ten of Cups. So you cannot really get to the Ten of Cups staying closed off. This person's like, I'm a little bit, protective of my stuff, but little by little, if they open up, I think this definitely has a chance to get to a Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, commitment, feeling happy, content in this connection. All right. All right, feeling like your wish is fulfilled here. Your dream is fulfilled. All right, look at that. Pisces, Capricorn, all fire, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Wow, you surprised me on that one. Very good. All right, yeah, that's a lot of curveball energies. That's what I'm feeling. All right. All right. That's cool. At least it ends on a positive note. That tells you there's a hope there. There's definitely a lot of hope. All right, Pisces, Pi I see. All right, thank you for that heart emoji, Sun Scorpio. You gave me sweethearts. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for that validation. All right. All right. So Pi I see 3.14. All right. See what we got here for Pisces. All right. Pisces is the sign of the empaths, the psychics. But Pisces are also known as the artiste of the zodiac. Okay, we got 9 likes. Ooh, I need one more to at least get 10. All right. Pisces, what energy are you in? The star. The star you are, baby. There you are. Yes, there you are, the star. This is like a card of a dreamer. Um, high hopes. I have high hopes. This is like a card of healing. All right. This is a card of optimism. And Pisces, this energy is like what this is a card of having a wish coming true. Okay. Having a wish coming true. And actually, this is a card to remind you that your goals, the things that you're desiring, is not that far off in the distance that you think it is. It's actually more, it's much more closer than you think it is. Okay. Now, the star is a very good card for reconnecting with the past person. Okay. So somebody could be wondering, where are you? Are you out there somewhere? All right. Oh shit, that never mind. All right, let's see, Pisces. What's going on in the current situation? All right, two cards. What you give me? Six of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. All right. I like the Six of Pentacles, but the Seven of Cups, not so much. So some of you Pisces can be born on the 17th, on the 6th. So we actually, listen to this. We actually have 6, 7, 8. Wow. All right. I like when the numbers are chronological like that. All right. So we have the Six of Pentacles. This talks about, giving, sharing. This is the energy possibly of reciprocity, mutual give and take. Seven of Cups, though. Hmm. Well, Pisces, you guys are the dreamers of the zodiac. And this is Seven of Cups is somebody definitely up in their head, like dreaming, daydreaming, fantasizing. What if, shoulda, coulda, woulda? What if this happens? What if things were like this? Now, the Seven of Cups can also be like mixed messages, confusion, or it could be somebody looking at their options. You know, so yeah, it could be definitely a card of procrastination, feeling overwhelmed. All right. So we do have like giving and sharing, but there's some kind of energy of confusion, mixed messages, possibly. Somebody could be treating you like an option or somebody thinking about their options. All right, let's find out what energy is this person showing up in. So if somebody's thinking about options, like, yeah, mm, that's not a good sign, really. But I don't know. I mean, it depends how much and why they're thinking about it. All right. Did we say what energy they showed up? No, let's go. What energy is your person showing up in, Pisces, before we go to the outcome? The Justice. Ooh, there you are. Look at that. Remember, I go, are you out there somewhere? Where are you? And Justice is like pointing a finger, like, you are there. You are here. Okay, there you are. Yes, here I am. Okay, Justice. So this Justice talks about, okay, balance. Can we balance this connection out? This person's talking about, are you being realistic? You know that everything you say and do has consequences. Do you take accountability? Are you being fair? Is somebody playing fair here? I don't know. Good thing. All right. But I feel like this person's trying to make things right with you, Pisces. All right. Nonetheless. All right. Not forget all this jibber jabber. You're optimistic. You're wishful here. And this person is like trying to make things right here. Okay. So where's this headed? The Hermit. What? Well, that took a turn. Not for the better. Well, I guess, looking at the stars, somebody took that literal. All right. Well, let's go camping. You can really stargaze then. Like it wasn't just good looking at the stars from their bedroom window. No, they really had to go outside camping. All right. Yes, I'm joking. The Hermit is so where this is heading for Pisces is that you guys are not spending enough time together. You guys are not spending quality time together. You guys are just stuck in your own energy, doing your own thing. Um, yeah, I mean, maybe you guys have busy schedules, but if this is new, this is not a good thing. I mean, we already know you guys are your own people. It's like for singles, you need to find out, are we compatible? Can we hang out with each other and get along and have a good time? If you guys don't spend any quality time, you really can't answer that question. Now, for couples, it's like same thing. Quality time is very important. Date nights, hanging out together. It's like I don't want to just see you, when you say good night to me and then kiss me on the forehead. Like, really? That's it? Yeah. So the hermit is like we're pulling back our energy and we're just kind of doing our own thing. So the advice with the hermit would be definitely needing to spend quality time. So let me just clarify the hermit. All right. If they spend more quality time, if by any chance they start spending more quality time, what would happen here? Oh, the Knight of Cups, Pisces Borsey. Oh. You guys would your knight in shining armor would show up in their white horse and swoop you off your feet. You guys would be riding off into the sunset. Oh, isn't that awesome? So if you guys end up spending quality time, Knight of Cups is definitely a romance card. This is falling in love. This is following your heart. This is like being pursued, being wooed, ladies getting wooed. But hold up. The Knight of Cups has really good intentions. The Knight of Cups is like very romantic. This is the energy. Like I watch one too many Hallmark movies. It's like it has a really good start, really good intentions about it. But yeah, this night tends to drop the cup a lot. It has bad follow through, inconsistent follow through. Tends to drop the cup many times during the connection, and that become annoying. This could even like for some of you could be even moving to proposal if you guys end up spending quality time. But if the Knight of Cups goes to the in the shadows energy, if the energy does not get better, then the Knight of Cup in the shadows would mean that it would be like a one-sided connection where one has feelings more than the other here, and then the balance is totally there's a totally balance power struggle here. So whoever has more emotions will feel definitely vulnerable. Um, yeah, and then the other one who doesn't will feel a little more empowered. So then you're like now you are like if they can make it or they can make your day or break your day based on what they say to you. So that sucks. All right, Pisces. All right, we need quality time together. Pisces, we have Virgo, we have Libra here, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. Aquarius could be any set. All right, Aries. And then we're doing collective, and that's for everybody, anybody. And don't forget, I'm gonna, do free card pulls if you got a question. It could be about money, career, love, legal, health, spirituality. Everything is on the table with me. Okay. Or you can just have an energy card pull to see where your energy is at. Okay. All right. Are you in the energy of attracting in things at this time, or are you blocking good things from coming your way? All right, Aries. If you are liking this reading, hit that like, subscribe. That like helps me reach more people going through this too. Yeah, if this is your story, definitely go ahead and like this, please. Okay. Thank you. All right. Aries, God of War. Aries are the pioneers of the zodiac, the trendsetters. Okay. What energy are you in? Aries, the Two of Cups. Look at you. Romantic. Ooh la la. Okay. You're like, I would like to find my other half, my soulmate, if you will. Okay. Yes, I would like to find somebody that's finally willing, that is willing to match my energy, that we can be on the same page with. All right. Very cool. Let's see what's going on in the current situation for Aries people. The Chariot. Rum, 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 zum, zum, zum. All right. Some of you guys could be having sex in a car. Some of you guys could be traveling soon. Okay. Now, Aries singles, I definitely see somebody coming towards you very soon. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Aries, if somebody interested in you shows up at your door in the next 7 days when you get this reading. All right. So the chariot is this. This is a very card of like, all right, moving forward. Moving forward. This is definitely if there's any issues or problems in the connection, it's all about overcoming them and moving forward. All right. Not letting it trip us up, but getting over them and moving on, moving forward. All right. So, Aries, how is your person showing up here? Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles. I likey. All right. So, this person that you have attracted in is not a BUM. So, this is a person that's mature and abundant. So, if you're dealing with somebody that is showing up like a bum, this is not them. All right, Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody definitely very independent. They definitely could be independent, financially independent. This is somebody that has sown seeds in the past and they know how to nurture a garden, and now they're in enjoying the fruits of their garden. Okay, so this person definitely has the qualities on how to nurture something so it can grow and manifest into something beautiful. All right. Now, this person does like their independence. Okay. Is that a deal breaker? Absolutely not. I like when people are independent in a connection versus being codependent, needy. Their day is based on how you act or what you say. That's, yeah, codependent. Independent is like, you're not going to ruin my day, baby. I'm going to have a good one regardless. There you go. Okay. Oh, wow. So then, all right. So where is this going for Aries? Is it going to happily ever after? The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. All right, ready? Oh, wow. I didn't see this coming. Holy moly. Ten of Swords. Wow. This is doom and gloom. Yeah, Ten of Swords is like this could be heading towards somebody is just finally feeling mentally exhausted. I just cannot take anymore. Or this is like feeling betrayed. Or this is like a very sucky ending. Okay. This is also could be energy of feeling back betrayed. All right, so let's look at what happened here. All right, let me go back. All right, so I was trying to be too optimistic here for you, Aries. Now let's talk about the chariot, this energy, the current situation you guys are in. Now, the chariot is very well known. This is control freak emotion. Okay, the chariot talks about full speed with no emotions. All right, this is the energy of focusing on the destination over the connection. This is like, I'm worried about where this can go versus relating to you on one on one. It's like, I don't care if we get along or don't get along. Let's just say, can we get to so if somebody wants to get married, all their focus is on, are we gonna get married? Are we gonna get married? Well, we're fighting every day. You still want to get married? Eh? Eh? So, this is not really plugging in with the other person and trying to go the connection. This is just trying to rush through all 10 steps and get to the outcome. Well, apparently that doesn't work. Okay. Now, and then we have somebody that acts very independent, and we have somebody that's looking for reciprocity, somebody that's showing up and they're saying that somebody that wants to connect just as much as they do. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody like, you know, I'm cool either way. All right. So this has a lot of energy where I'm in my energy and I'm just going along for the ride. And what happens, que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future is not ours to see, kind of thing. And then it trips up with the Ten of Swords. All right, let me pull the clarifier. Hi, boo boo. Hi. Hey, baby. I'm almost done, honey. Maybe. Depends. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll try to go for a walk. Okay. Are you cold? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, no. All right. All right, I'll turn it off. All right. I just threw a blanket on him. I'm like, thanks a lot, Mom. Yeah, you look like an old lady with her babushka. Yeah, you do, honey. You're so cute. No, you can't come up here right now, honey. Huh? You want to come up here? If you can come up here, you can come up here, but I'm not grabbing you. Huh? Can you heap up? Heap up. Come on. Jump up. Come on. All right, hold on. He wants me to grab him. I'm gonna help him. All right, 1 second. All right, come on, baby. Come here. Mommy will help you. All right. All right, here you go, sweetness. Okay. All right, let's take that out of the way. And here you go. Okay. There you go. Oh, you're so cute. All right. He's up. All right, here we go. All right. Here you go, Papa. Shush, shush, good boy. All right. So, why is this Ten of Swords here? Let's clarify. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at the card that came out here. Hold on. Let me get my earplugs back in. All right. All right. There we go. So, we got the energy of the Seven of Wands here. Oop. Sorry, Felix. Sorry, baby. I might scare you. All right. Seven of Wands. Look at that. It's like, talk to the hand, but I don't want to hear ya. Guarded. Guarded. This is like pushing back. This is resisting. This is like, whoa, 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 stay there. This is my space over here, and your space is over there. Like, you know, like stay back. Yeah, so this is like again, the Seven of Wands could definitely be trying to control a situation. This is trying to maintain control. So we have definitely two cards of Chariot and Seven of Wands. Somebody's always trying to be in control of the situation here, Aries. And then somebody either gets mentally exhausted dealing with this, or it's just like, yeah, I now this doesn't have to be an ending. The Ten of Swords doesn't have to be an ending. It's just saying that somebody feels definitely mentally exhausted dealing with this energy. Okay. But yeah, we definitely have like guarded here, and this is like somebody like it's almost somebody being territorial. Like so, this also could be like if you guys were living together, like or somebody wants to move in together, and you're like, no, 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 no. I like that we have our own space. I don't, it's like yeah, you just stay there and I'll stay here, kind of thing. Or if you guys were living together, this could be the energy of moving out. Okay. And somebody's like, oh no. But doesn't mean the relationship is done. It just means like, oh, if we're moving out, that's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. All right. So something like that could be happening where somebody like, oh my God, feels like the rug has been pulled from out underneath them. Okay. So we have here Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Cancer, and more Cancer energy. Of course, it could be any sign. Yosh, my baby, what's going on? Hmm. All right, come here. And then let's do collective. Oh, you should blah. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do collective now. All right, Aries. So Aries, yeah, that was a shocking turn. I didn't think it was going to go that way. Mm. All right, kisses. All right. All right. Let me finish this reading, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's see now. Collective. This is for everybody and anybody. All right. So I may still catch you in this reading. Stop it, puppy. Stop it, honey. No, you're such a good boy. I said you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, you're so soft. You're so cute. Can't wait to like snuggle with you. Okay. All right. So let's see, collective. What's going on for you guys? Thank you. Son Scorpio. Oh, yeah, he is such a sweetheart. And he's well behaved. He's got such a good temperament. Such well behaved dog. I don't know. I didn't train that. He's just a good boy. I'm so lucky. I love it. All right, collective. Your energy is the Seven of Swords with the Knight of Cups. That's a little twisted. All right, what the hell does that mean, Miss Claudia St. John's? I'll tell you. All right, Seven of Swords is the energy of trying to be strategic here. All right, you're trying to think like two steps ahead of this person. Um, Whether because you don't trust this person or you're just trying to be very considerate. So, Nine of Cups is could be like the energy of romanticism, you're falling in love, or you got strong feelings, or you just want something very good. So, Seven of Swords, how that looked like in real life is this is a new connection. If you're trying to be strategic and you want something romantic, you may be trying to be very considerate or maybe giving. Like you'll buy something, you'll buy them coffee, and just show up at their work. Like, here, I got you coffee or a bagel, whatever. It's like, try and be strategic to move this in a lovey-dovey romantic way. Okay. Or if you don't trust this person and you are still trying to be in this connection with them, you're like, all right, well, when they go to the shower, I'm gonna look through their phone, kind of thing. All right. So let's see which way this is going, collective. All right. So that's the energy you're showing up in. All right. What's the current situation? Wow, the 10 of cups. So we got the Knight of Cups and 10 of Cups. Mm. So this is like feeling pretty good in a connection. This 10 of Cups is a commitment card. Okay. Or this is talking about a connection that feels very stable, harmonious. It's like, I feel very happy with them. I feel very content. I don't feel like I'm on edge. I like it when we're together. Um, it's like, this is the Knight of Cups dreams about this kind of connection. 10 of Cups being in this. This is what the Knight of Cups is striving for. And this is the energy you showed up with, but you got the Seven of Swords to you. And Seven of Swords is not a positive card. I'm trying to flip it for you to be like strategic, but whenever you're trying to be strategic, that's more like a war, not really when you're in a relationship, you know? So I'm very curious on how this goes. All right. But these readings had these weird curveballs in them. So really, it can go either way at this point. Normally, I would say, since the Seven of Swords showed up, I don't think it's going to end well. But you never know. Okay. Especially with this energy tonight. What were we at? We're coming to the end of the moon. What do you got? Like a quarter moon or something going on? So yeah, the full moon's gonna be like at the 28th, 30th, something like that. Okay. We're stepping into the Capricorn moon. All right. Ooh, that took like 20 turns. All right. Did it flip? All right. So how is this person showing up, collective? No, it didn't flip. They're showing up in the Four of Swords. Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna have to clarify. Why? Because depending on what deck you're using, if I go by this deck, the Four of Swords is somebody that is like stressing out, that needs some time to think things over. Okay. They're like in their thoughts about things. Now, another deck says the Four of Swords is like, it's like that saying, no news is good news. All right. That things are going, there's like ease here, drama free. Things are just flowing smoothly. So, all right. So this person could be stressing, thinking about this, or they're like chill. They're chilling, you know? I'm not gonna say this is taking a break because I don't think there's not enough cards to support that. Okay. So let's see, where's this heading for my collective? Ace of Swords almost came out. All right, let's see what this is. Ooh, the Empress. Wow. The Empress is always a very positive card, whether you're reading a money, career, love, sex, health, even. Yeah, this is definitely like, okay, so listen, I'm going to throw something out here. So the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups, since we have the Empress as the outcome, because Empress is a big pregnancy card. The Seven of Swords is definitely about a soldier trying to steal two swords from their opponent, so they'll have less weapons to use against them. Okay, so this can be a card of trying to be protective. So this could be needing to use protection in sex because we have a strong pregnancy card. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. All right, I'm reaching. Not really though. Cards can say that. Hey, all right. So the Empress is saying this. The Empress is about unconditional love. So I do feel like there's definitely potential here that things can grow and expand, definitely if it's nurtured the right way. Okay. And this card could be saying there's real love here. Okay. And the Empress definitely feels loved and they feel valued. Okay. But the moral of the story, collective, is no matter if this is a good connection or a bad connection, make sure you're taking good care of yourself. And especially if this is a not a good connection, a good papa. This is not a good one. Make sure you're not abandoning yourself and that you're not so worried about them that you start neglecting your own needs. Okay. Please do take care of yourself. It's like that thing, when you're on the airplane, they always say, always put the oxygen mask over yourself first before you help anybody else. So, this is definitely saying make sure you take care of yourself because if you're not, how can you really give to somebody else when you're falling apart? Okay. But, anyways, so let me go back to this. Let me see if I can read this in a negative way, real quick. So, Seven of Swords, we're not trusting it, but still fantasizing of what it can be. Oh, yes. I would love to have the happily ever after with this person. This person's like, oh my God, they're stressing me the F out. They're coming on too strong, too much, too soon. The Empress says, all right, well, let's have sex, kiss, and makeup. Or the Empress says, but I love you. Okay. Yes, somebody could be feeling smothered. I'm getting smothered energy here. All right, take it, take whatever you want, leave it whatever you want. All right, so the signs we got here: Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, and more Pisces. All right, you guys, that's the reading for tonight. All right, so what happened? Wait a minute, did my just chat get disconnected here? Hold on. It said it got disconnected, did it? No, I don't know why is it saying that on here. Let me see. Did it? Hold on. Let me put an emoji out there. Okay. Yeah, so okay, who wants a card reading? Let me know. Put your sign in the chat and let me know if you want an energy or a question. And if you say hi, it'll be better for you. Okay. Mhm. All right, I'll give a minute. If I don't hear anybody, then I'm closing it out tonight. Mm-mm. Okay. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. Anybody? No, I think my okay, so hold on. I think my chat's frozen. I'm not getting any movement on here. Let me take this back out, pull it back in. All right. All right. Where did we end up at? Oh wow. Yes, I'm taking questions. So I would do one card. You can ask a question. Everything's on the table with me. Put your sign and then your question. If you just want an energy card, let me know. All right, who's gonna be first? Hi, Kimberly. How you doing? All right, so okay. Sun Scorpio. Okay. So the story time kitchen. Okay. If you got a question, story time, put your question in. All right. So then I'm gonna start with who? All right, Sun Scorpio. I think I'm gonna start with you because you, and then I'll go to Kimberly, the story time kitchen, and then Hot Katy Perry, and then me ID 111. All right. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. I see your question. All right. So who are you doing first? Sun Scorpio? Okay. Energy. All right. Very good. All right. Let's get started. Okay. Now, if you get an answer and you don't understand how it could, let me know. Um, because the point about it is that you need to, I want you to understand what you're getting, not to go away going, what? I don't know. I'm confused. That could make sense. All right. Just, you can always say, I don't understand how it applies to my situation and why. Because my situation is blah, blah, blah. All right. Very good. All right. Sun Scorpio. Let's do you. All right. Energy card. All right. Should I do this one? This deck? Yeah, I'll do this deck. All right. We'll switch decks right here. Go back to the. Let's see. I like to use a lot of reversals when I read for myself. Okay. Yeah, I can keep that like that. All right. No, let's put that one. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I guess we can have that. All right. I'll leave a couple reversals like that. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Papa, stop it, please, honey. Stop. You're very antsy. You need your walk. You stop. All right. All right, here we go. 20 cards. All right, one energy card. All right, what do we got for Sun Scorpio? Okay. Ooh, you got the Two of Swords. All right, this is a Libra minor card. All right, so the Two of Swords is like this is a card that can be guarded with their heart. All right, so this is the energy. I'm guarded with my heart. This is like could be like I'm in the situationship where I don't know which direction to go in. Okay, like I feel like if I choose option A or if I choose option B, they both kind of suck. So I don't know what to do here. Well, the card is saying then, Sun Scorpio, that don't make any decision at the time. That'll be your self protection. Because why? Because first of all, you may not have all the information right now to make the right decision. Or secondly, you don't have the correct information. Okay. That's why both options A and B don't make sense to you at this time. All right. So it's definitely talking about that. Yeah, you could be feeling at a crossroads what to do here. So if you don't know which way to go, I would wait with that. All right. If there was nothing wrong with sitting on the fence a little bit longer till you got more or the correct information. All right. But I do show you're showing up as somebody who has their heart guarded. And then make sure that you're not lying to yourself. This is definitely a card of denial, being in denial. This person has blindfold on. They're not trying to see something. All right. Mm, So that could be why you're having a hard time making the decision because you're not trying to see something correctly or truly. Okay. Time to get really honest. Oh, thank you. Me ID. That's very sweet. All right. That's your reading, Sun Scorpio. Okay. All right. Good luck. All right. Let's go now to who is it? Uh Kimberly? Okay. Oh, good. Okay, Sun Scorpio says it resonates, lines up. Thank you. Definitely protected. Okay, my dear. And the Two of Swords can also be like a card saying that you may need some time you might need to go to a safe or quiet place and just think things through. Like, why am I being so guarded? What's going on that I feel the urgency to be so guarded at this time? Or what am I not willing to see about myself or about the situation? Okay. All right. Yeah. Good luck. All right. Kimberly Ann Mayberry, what's your energy? Oh, tonight, actually, I don't remember how the ending came out for Capricorn, but it was definitely an interesting reading tonight. Okay. Let's see. All right. What energy is Kimberly Ann Mayberry in? Thank you for the heart emoji. Thank you for those emojis. So cute. All right. Good luck to you, Sun Scorpio. All right. Hold on. Let's put these cards in the right way. Okay. There we go. All right. Kimberly Ann Mayberry. All right, sweetheart. Let's see what we got for you. Hey, Kimberly, were you asking about the money situation because it was about your inheritance, or that was something else? I've been meaning to ask you that. Because you got the 5 of swords, and you've been worried about somebody being shady with you. It didn't dawn on me till after we got off the, thing. So let me know if that was something different money situation, or that's what your money situation you were talking about, the inheritance thing. Okay. All right. Let's see what energy you're getting. Ooh, 12 likes. Awesome. Beautiful. Yeah, you guys always can come back and in the comments and write what you like or didn't like about the video. If you got any ideas of what kind of a question, what kind of questions you want me to ask next time, let me know. All right. All right, Kimberly. Let's see what you've shown up. Whoa. I gotta shuffle that. Let's do it this way. Hold on. Oh, so many cards in reverse. All right. Mm. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Yeah. No. All right. There we go. Mm, mm, mm. All right, ready? Here we go. Kimberly Ann Mayberry is in what energy at this time? Oh, too many. Let's try again. Okay. You gave me two. Okay, I'll take two. All right, let's see what you got. Yeah, you got the two of swords too with the 7 of cups. All right, so you're in this guarded energy, Kimberly, guarded. You're on this. You're could be on this. You could be on the fence about something. Okay, and if both options don't make sense to you, then right now making no decision would be your self protection. Okay, and I think that actually the moon is right now in this disposition. So something well to this time until the next 30 days, I feel like you'll have more information. 7 of cups could be, playing the what if game. It's like up in your head. It's like, what if this happens? What if this doesn't happen? And it's like, make sure you're not ignoring the red flags, whether if it's with a family member or with anybody. Make sure you're not closing a blind eye. to the red flags in a situationship. Now, you could be closed off right now. I feel like there could be a lot of options popping up for you. But right now it's like you could be like, I don't know which option to take. Like there's all this doors opening up to you right now. And you're like, that can feel very overwhelming. Okay. But remember, not all glitter is gold. So just because something looks good, and if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So it's use discernment and, look very carefully at each option. Is it viable to you? Just because it's being offered doesn't mean it's something you should act on. Okay. So that's what your energy is about at this time. We have Libra and Scorpio's energy here in the minors. Yeah, it could be wishful thinking. Could be also wishful thinking, like, okay, I'm gonna turn a blind eye to things and wish for the best. Yeah, you need to see things as for what they are. Okay. You're just fooling yourself. Your dad did upset you today? Okay. But what about that money question? Did you hear what I said? I would like to know about Steve when is coming. When Steve is coming? Swords. Hmm. Two swords. You're not sharing your feelings. Instead, you're like mixed messages. So this card could also say that somebody's not sharing their feelings and giving you mixed signals. Mixed signals. Somebody's really not. Somebody's really not open with you, and they're giving you mixed signals. So look out for that. There's some kind of block going on. Okay. So I'm not really getting a time frame for this. Like two of swords would be like 2 weeks or 2 days, anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks. Seven of cups could be 7 days. Okay. Something in 2 weeks, something in 7 days. All right. All right. If I got time, I'll come back to your question. All right, about Steve more specifically. All right. What is this money you're talking about? Is it the inheritance money or is this something else? Because you got the five of swords about that money. And then now you got the two of swords with seven of cups. You're wishful thinking and you're guarded. So you already suspecting something's up. Okay, next person. All right, Katy Perry. Let's find. Let's do you real quick. All right, well, I'll come back to you because I already pulled your energy card. All right, there's people waiting. All right. All right, here we go. These cards are all messed up here. All right, here we go. All right, one card per person. All right. All right, let's go to Katy Perry and then I think Hot Kitchen and then I think Me ID is after Hot Kitchen or something like that. The Storytime Kitchen. Is that correct? Does that order sound correct to you guys? All right. And am I missing somebody else in this? All right. So, all right. After Katy Perry, after Hot Katy Perry, we have Hot Kitchen and then Me ID 1111. Okay. Oh, your dad's mean to you too. Oh no. No, she's still here. Yeah. No, she's still here. I know. Yeah. Mm. Well, we'll see. Katy Perry, are you still here? Just throw me an emoji or something that you are. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Hold on. So, wait, why is my screen not going right now? Hold on. It just threw me out. There we are. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll talk about it after I go through this couple of people. All right. Just hold on. All right. We have here Hot Katy Perry. You got the Ten of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. So this is chronological order, but it's descending order. You go from the 10 to the 9. But this is actually a good thing. So, Hot Katie, you're in this energy with the Ten of Wands. Like you got your, there's a lot of projects you're doing. Okay, which is if especially if you're a Sagittarius. Um, Sagittarius is about doing a lot of things. They're multitaskers. So you could have a lot on your plate, or this is like you're feeling like a lot of obligations, responsibilities are hit weighing heavily right now on you. Okay, and this is like you're feeling overwhelmed, overburdened. But with the 10 of Wands, though, is like, okay, yeah, I feel overwhelmed, overburdened, but I'm going to finish what I got to do. It's like I'm not giving up, but I just feel overwhelmed, overburdened. And then remember, the 10 of Wands is the end. So you don't have much longer to go in this energy. Okay, feeling burdened or overwhelmed or exhausted. So don't drop your wands. Keep going. You're so close to the finish line. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is talking about more money coming in, or this is you being very stable financially at this time. Okay. This is leaning more towards your financial independence. All right. So it's like keep nurturing the seeds you planted. This is the 9 months ago. Maybe 9 months is very significant to you. All right. So definitely keep nurturing them because those seeds that you planted especially 9 months ago, will be very fruitful to you. Okay. So definitely keep going with that energy and it looks like you're definitely thriving and prospering. This is such a good energy. Okay. And what else can I say about this? I think you're good. Okay. All right, that's it. And we got Sagittarius and Virgo. The signs are the ones popped up for you at this time. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So who's next then? Oh, okay. Yes, good. 100. Awesome. All right, we have the story time kitchen. So I think didn't you ask me a question? Let me see where your question's at. The story kitchen. Hold on. Huh. Okay, here. What should I be aware of going into the connection with the cappy? Okay. All right. What should you be aware of going into the connection with the cappy? All right. All right. All right, let's see. What should you be aware of? All right. And that is the Story Time Kitchen 369. Okay. Those are Tesla numbers 369. Look at you. All right. Yeah, Tesla believed in the 369. It was actually, I think he thought that we're going to be a formula to a portal or something. All right. Hold on. All right. Let's find out. What do you need to know? All right. One or two cards, please. You got two cards out. Okay, we'll take them. All right, you got the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. All right, so we have Virgo here and we got Capricorn here. Oh my God, look at that. So we got, aren't you a Virgo? And the Capricorn, look at Virgo, major arcana, and then Capricorn minor arcana. All right. So you got the Hermit with the Four of Pentacles. So the Hermit is like the Hermit is pulls back their energy. It's like somebody that goes in solitude. Now, you could be dealing with somebody that's mature and wise. All right, that's what it could be saying, or they're older and wiser than you. Okay. But here with the a couple's reading, it's saying be careful that you guys don't get caught up doing your own thing and then avoid spending quality time together. All right. So it's because we have the Four of Pentacles is holding back, and the Hermit is pulls back their energy, pulling back the energy. Four of Pentacles holding back. So this is a card. Make sure that you guys don't just get caught up in your own, schedules and your own thing. That you guys start just being like two ships in the night, passing each other. It's like make sure you guys end up spending quality time. Now, the Four of Pentacles is like somebody being very protective of their heart, their money, their assets, and things. And they could be in this energy of paranoia. It's not because they're lacking things. It's like because they feel like they worked very hard for their stuff, or they just have a very good memory and they don't give anybody access. Okay. So they're very picky on who gets access to them. So if the safer and more secure the sign feels around you, the more they're likely to loosen up. Now, this can also talk about that your person can also be possessive or come across controlling. All right. So you asked me what you should know. The other thing that they can come out controlling, possessive, and that they sometimes like to pull back their energy and like drift off. So how would that look like in real life? Like so things could be going good or things could be going rocky, doesn't matter. And then, like they disappear for a couple days or a few days. Like and then you're like, did I do something wrong? It's not necessarily you're doing anything wrong. Sometimes people just naturally go into hermit mode. Now, I wouldn't worry about that when you see this person or feel this person doing that, because whenever they go into hermit mode, technically they come out stronger and better. Okay. Sometimes just people need to process things on their own. Okay. That's all that's about. And anything else you need to know? Mm, mm, mm. Nope, I think I got it all. Okay. Yep. So that's what you need to know. All right. There you go. I gave you two cards. All right. Good luck. How long have you been with this person? You say you're just entering into the connection. You just met this person or something? The Story Kitchen 369. Did you just meet this person? Yeah, you're very welcome. Or do you know this person a long time? Mm-mm. You knew him years ago. We met again a few weeks ago. Okay. So do you think they're so okay, let me ask you a question. So the Four of Pentacles could talk about somebody being cheap or somebody being a control freak, but you might not been long enough with them right now to know that those characteristics will come out. Hi Kaylee. Did you want an energy card pull too? Or you got a question? He's a little bit controlling. Okay. So yeah, just be mindful of controlling and possessiveness. Possessiveness of his things, very possessive of his things, mine kind of thing. It's like a Scrooge energy. But just remember when he goes into hermit mode, doesn't mean that necessarily anything's going wrong. Okay. That he's just processing things. So don't take it personally. Oh yeah, that does sound like a control person. Oh, hi, Natalie. Okay, I'm gonna do right now me ID, and then I can do it you after that. So if you have a question, let me know, or I can just pull an energy card for you. Okay, see what energy you're in right now. And the reason we want to know what energy we're in, can I even pull my energy to see what energy I'm in? Is so sometimes we think we're in one energy, and then we're wondering why we're not manifesting things. Is because you think you're in one energy, but you're really not. So awareness really helps. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Mel. Okay, very good. Thank you for telling me that. All right, Mel, let's see what's going on in your energy. Okay, did you have a question? Let me see. I think you did. All right, hold on. Let me go back and try to find it. Mel, let's see. Pisces with Leo rising energy. Okay. Oh, you said you ready to. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. All right. Okay, let me see. I don't. I don't. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so you didn't really have a question. Okay. Am I correct? You didn't really have a question? You just wanted an energy reading? So you're Pisces with Leo rising. Okay. All right. Healing well, but people are giving me a hard time. Okay, well, let's see if you're in the star energy or something like that. Star is a good card for healing. Okay. All right. Or Six of Swords. That's a card of transition. That's a card of also showing your healing. You're going through a transition phase right now. All right. There's other cards too that can talk about that, but let's see. All right. Because you might think you're like healing and you could be in the moon energy. All right. Let's see what you're showing up in. All right. Or maybe you're in the Empress energy, or the sun. All right. Let's see. All right. What energy is Mel in? Okay, you got two cards here. You got Judgment, which is Scorpio major card, and Pisces major. All right, you got the High Priestess and Judgment. All right, two major arcanas for you. Okay, these are big daddies of the zodiac. You got number two, number 20, 20 and two. You got 2, 2, 22, 2, 2. I don't know if that number is significant for you in any ways. Twos are about duality, polar. Um, Partnership. Okay. So, all right. So let's talk about which one should we go for? So you've been getting a hard time. All right. So judgment. Okay. So judgment is a card of reckoning. It's a card of also it's like a card of liberation. So it's a card of being awoke. So let's talk about this. This is a lot of stuff here. So this is like renewal energy. Okay. So this card talks about forgiveness. Like you're not forgiving because you're saying it's okay what they done. You're forgiving because you're not trying to carry this energy around with you. It's like kind of cutting cords. Okay. So it's like, okay, it's like I'm gonna forgive and then just I'm gonna release this energy. So I don't stay connected to this negative energy. But this is also judgment could be also talking about now in your situation, whatever this can apply to, is like something may need, there's like, this is a card of making a decision. Something needs to change here. Okay. Maybe you need to tweak something or something you need to just to really change up. because you're at a turning point. This is at a turning point. So you this how things are going can no longer continue this way. Okay. So this is at a turning point. What do I need to tweak? What do I need to change up here? Now, this is also a card of renewal energy. So this is resuscitating something maybe like you abandoned in the past, like a project, a side hustle, or something that you did at that time but wasn't really doing well. So it's saying right now would be a good time to start back at it because maybe at this time the energy, the time would be right or something about it would work out this time. Okay. This can also be resuscitating a connection, all right, someone from your past. Now, this is also getting the wake up call, finding your purpose, a wake up call, getting an epiphany of some sorts, having a light bulb moment. Um, so like you get some kind of insight to a situation, like where the bells go off like bing bing. Oh, okay, now I get it. Now I see what I've been missing or what I need to do. Okay. It's that kind of thing. And then judgment also is a card to warn that be careful that you're not coming off too critical of yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You're going through healing. So don't beat yourself up too because of what happened. All right. And it's like, it's not what happens to us, but how we handle things, you know? So it's like card of being too critical, too judgmental of yourself or of other people, especially if you're in the dating scene. Give people really a chance. All right. Don't come off too critical or judgmental and be like, oh no, I don't like how they texted me. So nope, I'm cutting them off or something like that. Just give them a real chance. And by doing that, you're giving yourself a chance. So yeah, so I already talked about the self-evaluation part, looking at your situation, what needs to be tweaked, what do you need to tweak or change in the situation for things to get better for you, making a decision. Like for instance, maybe in the past you were inconsistent with things. So now I got to be consistent whenever I do something because consistency is everything. Remember, consistency beats out talent any day. Just being consistent with something doesn't matter if you have talent or not. Talent, consistency will beat out talent any day. Just remember that. And with the high priestess energy, talks about you trusting your intuition. And if you're single, definitely talks about you will have many suitors interested in you. Okay. Now, this is also a card of like something, some kind of secret coming out to light. All right. Something that was hidden will come out to light. So maybe that could be the epiphany, the light bulb moment, like where, oh, okay. But if you don't have any information, if you're lacking information about stuff, trust your gut. Something feels off, it probably is. Okay. If something feels right, trust it. And then pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to signs and symbols. What else with the high priestess? Mm. This is looking in the mirror. These two cards are talking about looking in the mirror and being really honest with yourself. What areas are you lacking that you're not really paying attention to but need to? Something you abandoned in the past needs your focus on it now. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's really what I got for you. Okay. Yeah, something is going to come to light. Trust your intuition. Do some self evaluation. And this could be a card also of homesickness. Maybe you're feeling a little bit homesick. All right. You need some familiarity. Okay. Yes, I got the light bulb and I'm healing still. Oh yeah, oh wow. Duh. The judgment card is a card of freaking healing. Totally. You're going through a transformation. The judgment is a card of transformation. You're going through a healing phase. Okay. So be kind to yourself. Don't be so critical of your situation and things. That doesn't really help you. Define things so it eases you, not stresses you out. Okay. Take the lessons from your past, learn from them. And if you don't, they'll keep repeating. So there is something what if you had adversity in your life, they're to teach you. And if something keeps repeating, it's because you're not learning it. All right. You're very welcome and good luck to you. Yeah. Yeah. Scorpio and Judgment and the High Priestess. Remember, the High Priestess is the Empress in the esoterics. Okay. Yeah. Something definitely, it's like, yeah, trust your intuition. You don't need somebody to spell the facts out to you. Your intuition is your guide. You're welcome. Hey, boredom. What's going on, you? All right. I did say to somebody else I was going to read them. Oh, that was Kaylee. Okay. Kaylee, did you have a question or you wanted an energy card? Hey, boredom. What were you up to? Did you want an energy card? Okay. Okay. Oh, so you're the one who had a really oh, you too had a really hard past few days. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the energy. Like I think like when astrologers say that right now we're getting a peak preview of things are to come. And this is like showing all the like nasty stuff right now. So it's like giving you a preview so you can prepare. It's like, oh great, thanks. I got a nasty sneak preview as well. So I think that's just the energy. Okay. So I don't see your question anywhere. So I'm gonna assume you want an energy card. Weird heavy energy. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on in your energy then. All right. And boredom, let me know if you want your energy card pulled. Okay. All right. So let's do Kaylee. Okay. Oh wait, oh eight. And you know with that number eight, you can always write eight on a number on a piece of paper, number eight, and put it in your wallet or in your purse, and it does attract in more money. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got for Kaylee. But remember, the eights have a positive side and they also have a negative side to it. So don't get greedy with the money being money. All right. Every number has its positive and its negative sides. Ooh, 16 likes. Wow. That's very cool. All right. I also want to see what energy I'm in. And then Kimberly, let me know if you're still here. Okay. The horse that came out backwards. All right. I'll read it both ways to you. You got the Knight of Wands, Kaylee. All right. So the Knight of Wands talks about being arrogant and reckless. Okay. It's like, no, no, I don't need anybody to tell me anything. I got it. And then you just go ahead, do it without any forethought, any planning, any researching. You just go and do something recklessly. Be careful of that energy. Be careful of being too arrogant and cocky. The Knight of Wands talks about being in and out energy. It's a card of inconsistent. Okay. So that's the energy of focusing, and I just was telling somebody else that consistency is the key. If you being consistent at something, it beats out talent and skill any day. Consistency will get you the same results if somebody was super talented in something. Okay. So the night ones is very inconsistent energy and being reckless or cocky about things. All right. So let's look at the flip. Let's look at the upside. All right. Now, the Knight of Wands, I like this horsey. It's a fire sign horsey. So this is the Knight of Wands. This is a fire sign energy. Okay. This is my Sagittarius horse. And this is a card that talks about, it carries a torch. To have a torch, to carry this flame, flames are very fickle. Okay. So it's like you can feel very passionate about something at first and then lose the momentum about it. And this is like an energy of very doing things quickly, fast. It's like before my energy burns out. It's like, or you can be dealing with somebody that's around you like that. Okay. Now, this could be a person around you that is in this energy, and be careful of them because this is not somebody trying to look for commitment. This is somebody very sexually motivated. Okay. This is like a weekend boyfriend, weekend girlfriend type. Like they'll be with you doing what boyfriend and girlfriends do in the weekend. And then when Monday comes, they disappear. And then when Friday comes, they're like, they pop up again, kind of thing. Okay. So the Knight of Wands is definitely being very energetic, and it's like taking fast action. So it's not saying procrastinate. It's not saying right now, take your time mulling over a project or something. It's saying right now, just take fast action. Just do it. Just go for it. Just get in there and do it, but not recklessly, okay? Not impulsively. So first gather information and stuff. And if you feel like you got everything you need to know, then take action. So it's like, let's say you have a vision, right? Like I'm visioning what I want. And let's talk about a goal. All right, I see my vision. I see, okay. So, every vision, anything you manifesting always needs to be followed up with action. So, the Night of Wands is about action. Just talking about it and thinking about it is not going to get you it. You have to take action steps towards it. All right. So that's what I got for you. Yeah, this also could talk about, being open-minded and a free spirit. Okay. Remain open-minded, and this is a free spirit energy. Like I don't want to answer to anybody. I don't want somebody to tell me when I can come and go. I come and go as I please, kind of energy. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody in this energy. All right. So be very mindful that this is not somebody looking or being trying to be serious with you. All right. I don't know if this person is coming in or they already came in. Oh, for my thing, I didn't do anything yet. All right, hold on, Kimberly. I'm gonna do my energy spread. All right. Good luck to you, Kaylee. I hope that helped you some. If is that card resonating with you? If not, let me know, because I'm not trying to have you go away like not really. All right. She's having a hard time about something, so now you want to saying take action towards something, take fast action, something going fast. Yeah, don't if you got opportunities coming in, don't sleep on it. Just go for it, but not recklessly. Okay, let's see what's in my energy. I'm curious. Last time I got the Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's see what I got going on. Oh my, what's yanking on this cord? Uh, almost falling out. We got the Ace of Swords right on the tip, right there. All right, hold on. Let me see whether the card would fall out. Oh, what do we got here? Ooh, I got the Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse is like I'm not moving forward. I'm like, yeah, I'm not moving forward. This is like just being stuck on the past, not trying to, being hesitant. Ace of Swords, it's like, good news is coming to me. There's a breakthrough. This is a win win victory. Ten of Pentacles, more money coming in, or feeling stable and secure with your finances. Okay. Or, um, good family situations. I think it's more money. Okay, more money situation. It could be also a good family situation. All right. This could also be like whatever you're moving towards will bring you a long-term financial success, stability, and security. But I'm not I'm having a hard time trying to move forward apparently. Oh, it says trouble arrives, jumping from the frying pan into the fire, lack of progress. Yeah, I don't really feel a lack in progress in a couple of areas. Yeah, maybe. Trouble arise, jumping from the frying pan into the. Yeah, I mean, when trouble arise, I do make a big dramatic thing out of it for sure. Okay, but it looks like overall I have a breakthrough and got some success, financial, money, security, and stability. All right, I love the Ten of Pentacles. You think your dad is toxic? All right, so you said you want to know, am I getting money soon? All right, I'm going to ask again. All right, and that's going to be it. All right. All right. Anybody else that was here earlier? Yeah. Yeah, you get more with me if you're like, "Hi, how you doing? I have a question." I'm just putting a question out there, especially if I don't know you. All right, let's see. It's just common courtesy. All right, let's see what we got going on. The death card. No. You had the 5 of swords. I said no to you last time. It's telling you, Kimberly, you need to release something from your past. Some way, old way of thinking about it, old ways of going about it. Something you are not releasing, so you can't have this new beginning yet. Let me clarify this death card for you, okay? Because I know Kimberly does not like hearing negative news. All right, let's see what the. All right, you got a couple cards out here. The Magician, okay, that's number one. I got number 13 here. And the Queen of Wands, look at this. So it looks like you're like in stepping in this magician energy. You are in this manifesting energy. So the cards say, Kimberly, not anything new is in. You're not manifesting anything new. You need to work with what you have. And you got to be imaginative, creative with this. All right. This is like trying to have an influence over something. But if you want to read it as manifesting something, you can, because with the Queen of Wands, stepping confident, and the Queen is also in this positive, she attracts a lot of positive things to her. This is somebody who multitask. This is somebody multitasking. And then if you're looking for a new person coming in, you got the Magician. This is not a BUM. This is somebody who has their shit together. You could be manifesting a new person coming in. Good looking, sexy, how confident. All right, look at that. Finally got the new person showing up in your energy. You need to release something though for the new beginning to come in. Number one, come in. I'm sorry about the money situation. I just don't feel like it's coming in at this time. All right. Remember, insistence is a form of resistance. So the universe already knows what you want. So just be cool. Just make acceptance and peace with, if it comes in, cool. If it don't, it's okay. That's when it's more likely to come in versus I want it, I need it, I need it, I need it. By saying I need it, I want it, you're keeping it away from you. All right. All right, Kimberly. With much love to Kimberly, much love to all of you. All right. Anybody else? I don't think boredom wanted anything. He just stopped in to say hi, and I'm glad he did. That was cool. And Taters, hello. All right, I can ask. Okay, Taters. I got you. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm doing taters now. All right. Let's find out how this Leo is feeling about you. Okay. Since your last interaction with them. All right. Scorpio rising with Virgo and Libra. Okay. What are you, a Libra moon? Or are you on the cusp of Virgo and Libra? Probably on the cusp. Libra moon. Okay, I got it. Good. All right. All right, let's see what you got. All right. All right. So how does he so what was your question exactly? It goes, how is this Leo feeling? Okay. How is he feeling about me after this last interaction? All right. How does this person feel about taters since their last interaction? What is tomorrow? Monday? Yeah. Monday I'm doing Aries. Aries monthly is tomorrow at 11. And then Taurus is at Wednesday at 11 ish. Ish. All right. All right. Subscribe and you get your notifications, hopefully. All right, hold on. Just go over. All right, how does it feel? Oh no. Ten of Swords. Look at that, taters. I bet you. All right. Ten of Swords. He can. Okay. So wait a minute. This can't be done. He can feel like this is done. I feel betrayed. Or, which I think this is more of this energy. I just feel like he's mentally exhausted in dealing with this. Okay, about that thing. It's just mentally exhausted him. All right. All right. Hold on. Clarify this Ten of Swords for me. Anything else about his feelings for taters here? Two cards. Ooh, the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Wow. All right. So the Queen of Swords is about having an honest, truthful communication. And the Nine of Cups, I think this person is going to pursue you. I don't see that they're going away, really. Okay. This person could be in love with you or have feelings for you. I feel like they're still going to pursue you. But I think there needs to be some honest communication here. They're looking for honesty, truthful communication. Now, let me tell you about the Queen of Swords. This person's like in this energy, Queen of Swords, whenever somebody's in this Queen of Swords energy, they're like, if you're gonna come at me correctly or don't even bother. All right. That's that energy. Because that Queen of Swords has that sword and they're ready to swipe. Swipe right or swipe left. So come correctly or don't even bother. All right. But I feel like this person's still gonna be pursuing you here. Does that make sense to you? Or do you think he's done with you and the Queen of Swords is like somebody cutting you out? And if they're cutting you out, even if they have feelings, it can also be read that way. Which way are we going with this, taters? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know your situation, but let's put the power back in your hands. So if I'm reading these cards like that, I don't. So listen, I think listen, if even if he says he's done, I would try to communicate with him. I would still try to talk. Now this could be you pursuing him because it's a female pursuing this person. I don't see a male energy here. So I think you're still going to be pursuing him. And yeah, why not try? If you don't want him, let him go. I would try to still talk and just, don't bullshit him. Be honest about it. Be like, I'm sorry, I said something stupid. I did something stupid. But I won't, talk your game. I don't know. You know, I would try. I wouldn't just let it go away like that if it bothers you like that. You didn't do anything wrong. So yeah, I had a person like that. I didn't do anything wrong, and they also pulled the rug underneath me, and it's like, what the fuck? But I don't know. Like I said, talk to them if you can. Remember, people can't really ghost you nowadays. That's an illusion. I mean, there's so many ways around that. But anyways, I just feel like you're gonna try to talk, and because I don't see you letting this go, to be honest. This person can feel like we're done with this 10 of swords. It can feel like backstabbed, it's done, or this is mentally drained. I'm mentally exhausted from this. Give it some time. Give it some time. Well, yeah, if he tells you he loved, see, I don't know what happened in your situation. I don't think you're letting it go. And I don't think so I don't really think it matters what I would tell you. I just feel like he feels mentally exhausted by this. I don't know what happened. Are you always pursuing? Wait a minute. Are you always pursuing him? Hold on. Hold on here. Is that why he feels so exhausted? Because you're coming hard at him, and he's like, just stop. Hold on, Kimberly. Okay. All right. All right. So if okay, so then you need to respect. You need to give him space. I would definitely give him space. Definitely. Like if you can go 2 weeks would be ideal, but definitely a week. The more you do it, the better it'll work in your favor. If you can even go a month, go for it. I know you're like, oh my god, I can't. I love him. I want him. I know because the cards are saying you pursue him. All right, hold on. Why is these cards messed up again? All right, let me go to this other deck because it's just that deck is weird. I like it turning itself around. Here, let me see. Let's see what the advice is for you, okay? Let's see what the advice is for you, taters. Right? Maybe if you heard it from the cards, you'd listen. I don't know. Let's see. All right, what should tater do with this person? All right, ready? The the 10 of cups. All right. So this is the energy of you needing to find happiness with yourself. You need to feel content first because I think you're putting too much pressure on somebody else to make you happy. All right, with all the cards that I previously seen, I maybe you feel like, oh, if they're in my life, I could be happy. If they love me, I'd be happy. You see, you're giving your power away to somebody. That's like the devil's energy. Hold on, what's the other card? Just come out. 8 of Wands. So I feel like when you're in this energy of like knowing that it doesn't once you're like, okay, once you're in this energy that you make peace with it, like if he comes back, cool. If he doesn't, I'm okay with that. And really, really be okay with that because you know that you can be happy without this person. If I need to be happy without him, I can do it. And start to and take actions toward this because you're not the universe is not going to get fooled by a pretense answer like, oh, I'm happy, I could be happy. Well, do take some action steps, and then when you're in this energy, of 10 of cups where you're feeling fulfilled and really in a good place, it's like then I feel like communication picks up. I think things start taking off for you. Even if it's not communication with this person, I just feel things start taking off for you from this energy. Because if you're in a negative disposition, you can't expect a positive outcome. That's why I always look to see what people's energy are, what energy they're in. From a negative disposition, you're not having anything positive come. It's just going to meet you where you, because remember, one of the universal laws is whatever you put out, whatever energy you're putting out is what you get back in. Okay. You're welcome. So just work on your own happiness. That's the best thing you do. Give them space and work on you. Just make yourself happy. Do nice things for yourself, whatever that makes you happy, you know? And if he comes back, great. And if he doesn't, that's cool too. Yeah, stop giving this energy right now, okay? Yeah, because this person is just feeling exhausted. Page up, yeah. See, once you're in this energy, you got like 8 of wands, you got some good things coming your way. Like not just one, but you got a lot of things, good things coming your way. And then you got some good news following that. Once you step into this energy of this feeling actually happy and content with yourself, I feel like so many good things start coming in for you. And then you even have a page of pentacles, like an opportunity comes your way. This could be a new person or an opportunity that just you can build on. Okay, this is a person offering something you can build with. Okay, build on with, or this is an opportunity that you can. That's practical. It's tangible. Something you can work with. It's good news. All right, very good. All right, thank you. All right, Kimberly. All right. Good luck. Good luck, taters. All right, I need to release my daddy from my life. Well, Kimberly, if you need to release your daddy from your life, then do that at this time. Not you don't have to do it forever. Just for now, maybe. You know, because I had a family members like every time they came around, I had to spend like 2 weeks of going through the trauma of what they just caused in like a 10-minute discussion, and it was like so I had to distance myself from them. I'm like, I can't be around you if this is how you keep coming at me. Sometimes, tough love is needed, you know. And a lot of times the people that support you are not even family and friends. Strangers will support you a lot faster than your own family and friends will. All right. Sometimes we take too much stock just because they're our family or friend. They should. Yeah. It's like when I had a slump in my life and I was going through a career change and the new career taking a lot longer than I expected, so I ran out of money. Yeah, my family, no, they were useless. Yeah, strangers were much kinder. So, and a lot of people can relate to that. Even though I never did anything to them, I had no reason to be like that. Just some people are the way they are. 3 of cups. Yeah. So just, you can find support with your friends, with other people. Okay. It's like go seek people that are fun to hang out with, that are fun, not draining right now. Take a break from your dad. You don't have to resolve this situation right now, Kimberly. All right. I just feel like you need to go hang out with people that are more supportive that right now. You know, Jesus wasn't accepted everywhere he went. Remember that. So don't go where you're being tolerated. Go where you're welcomed. All right. Don't go where you're being tolerated. Go where you're welcomed at this time. Find your friends. Hang out with people that are happy to see you. I think that would do you good at this time. And if that's meeting strangers, so be it. When I was traveling overseas, I some of the coolest people I met were strangers. Like the time flying 9 hours on a plane, 11 hours on a plane. I had like some of the best conversations with strangers than I ever had with people I was really close to. So, all right, with that said, all right, you guys, I'm out. No, you're just wanting Steve because you're feeling lonely. And stop with that. Stop with that. Redefine your situation. And why is this Steve situation such an issue? I don't think don't go to people and places where you're being tolerated. I don't hear you saying Steve is knocking down my door. When is Steve showing up? That's information. When is he showing up? If he hasn't shown up, why is it taking us so long to show up? All right. Just something to think about, my dear. Don't go where you're tolerated. All right. Find people that are happy to see you. If those are strangers right now, then that's what you need. Don't fight the energy, go with it. All right. Capricorn, you're the four of pentacles, controlling, need to control things all the time. Get out of your own way and go with the ebb and flow. It's not what you want, it's not what you need. The universe is telling you this is what you need. You need strangers, you need this kind of support. All right. Just because it feels familiar doesn't mean it's better. So that should be your mantra. Just because it feels familiar doesn't mean it's better. All right. And I say this with much love. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Fine. All right. When is Steve coming in? Death card. The end. All right. Very good. And by the way, so the death card is saying this is a card of needing to release people, places, and things that are not serving you. Tough love. Tough love to yourself. Oh, but maybe, and listen, and I'm not saying this to be cold. I get it. Sometimes it's lonely and I would just like to talk to somebody familiar. Talking with them is one thing. Reaching out because you just need to connect with somebody you're familiar. But wanting a connection, wanting to restart something that ended for a reason, that's a whole different thing. So maybe it's just like, okay, my dad is being mean to me right now. Okay, well, you know, tough love. Dad, I'm not coming around as much because, you don't act like you appreciate me. Appreciate yourself then. If he's not willing to appreciate you, appreciate yourself. Value yourself. Value your peace of mind more than the connection. Sometimes things need to end so they can re-begin. Sometimes things just need to completely end so they can start back up again. Not on the same not on the same level, on a different note. Not on the same note, but on a different note. They need to end this note, this energy needs to end how things are going with us. And if they restart, we're going to restart back on a different note. You hear me? And remember, this is not forever. This is just for now. Just for now. You don't got to solve all these problems now, Kimberly. You don't got to solve anything tonight. All right. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. You always have been and you always will be. All right. Very good. All right. With that note, peace and love to all of you. Thank you all for the people in the chat and those quietly watching. Thank you so much. And please do take care of yourselves and each other because we do need each other. And yes, I'm coming in tonight, tomorrow night, Monday night to do Aries monthly, and then Taurus Wednesday, and Friday is wild card night, Aries to Pisces. And I don't know what we're doing this Friday. Last Friday was singles. Maybe this Friday could be couples. I'm not sure. Thank you very much. Me ID 1111. Thank you, boredom. Same to you. And you know what, Kimberly? You know what? My favorite mantra is, you know what? So what? So what? So what if it isn't? So what if it isn't better tomorrow? Are you going to let it tear you apart? So what if your circumstances don't get better tomorrow? You know what? Remember, my the state of the mantra I was taught is to say, my circumstances. Wait a minute. How's it go? Okay, my circumstances don't matter. Only my state of being matters. And what that means is, regardless what's going on in my circumstances, I'm going to choose what state of being or what energy I'm going to hold myself in that day. So everything could be going to hell around me, but I'm going to refuse to curl up in a ball and let it upset me, or I'm not going to cry and roll over and play dead for it. Fuck it. Everything can be disastrous around me, but you know what? I'm still going to have the best day of my life as much as I can. If that means like tuning into TV and draining everything out, so be it. You know what I mean? Whatever it takes. And sometimes we need to distract ourselves long enough from a situation that we can get some distance, because the energy could be weighing heavily. Yeah. And you don't have to stay positive. Listen, that whole shit about being positive, being positive, I work with both energies, negative and positive. Remember, even a negative energy, even an unwanted thing, even an unpreferred circumstance or situations that you don't prefer, still can serve you in two positive ways. So I wouldn't be afraid of negative energy if you, long as you don't be a victim to it, you don't get let it suck you in, you can still let that negative situation still serve you in a positive way. And it will, and every negative situation still can serve you in two positive ways. Number one, it will teach you what you don't prefer. Okay, that's information. By knowing what you don't prefer, now you know much more what you do prefer. That's information, that's clarity. And number two, it teaches you a lesson, whether it's not to fuck with those people anymore, or not to step in poison ivy because I'll get poison ivy. Could be a simple lesson like that. But take the lesson, or and so even a negative thing still will benefit you. So don't get sucked into this whole hype that you gotta be positive 24/7. That's fucking crockery if I ever heard one. Negative emotions are not here to hurt you. Emotions are just indicators to how you're thinking or what you're buying into. So if you're in a negative emotion and you're feeling negative, that's telling you your thoughts are rotating around negative concepts. And the reason it's negative because they're not true for you. That's why they feel negative, because they're not your truth. All right. All right. All right. Much love. So just remember that, okay? You don't have to be positive. Don't fear the negative. It's not that bad. All right. All right. Good night. And sit with the, and the best thing is to sit in the negative energy. Hear out your cry. Have a good cry. Be sad. Get angry. Get frustrated. Give yourself a time. I'm going to be feeling shitty for 24 hours. And after that, it's done. Or 2 hours, whatever it is. And then I'm done. But I'm going to hear out my negative emotions. because I value them just as equally as my positive ones. And then that way they'll quickly dissipate. Because if you keep resisting them, they'll keep lingering because they want to be heard. They want to be felt. Okay. All right. There you go. Yeah. And some people are negative. My dad, is old school and he thinks, males are better than females. So he favors my brother over me. So what can I do about it? Nothing. Is it my thing to fix him? No, it's not. Do I want to fix him? No. But I definitely know when I don't want to be around that energy, I don't go around it anymore. Not always, not forever. Yeah, please help me get through this fucking BS. You don't even need help to get through the BS. You guys all have the skills to get through any BS. Just believe in that you can. And remember, the biggest thing that life has thrown at us, that life is meaningless. We are the ones putting to meaning to everything. So if you don't like the meaning you're giving to something, change it. You can do that. All right. Life is meaningless. Life is completely meaningless. We are the ones giving meaning to it. So if I talked to you in a foreign language and said some gibberish, you wouldn't know which way to feel about it because you don't know what I'm saying, right? So it's the same thing. You're the one putting a meaning to something. Or society has taught you to put meaning to something, but you don't have to listen to society. You can branch out and go on your own. Those, okay. I actually think some nasal piercings are cool. I don't have any, but I would always feel like something's in my nose. Like, goes- like, I got a booger hanging from my nose. All right, you don't have to fix everything tonight, Kimberly. It'll be all right. All of you guys will all be all right. Okay. All right. Oh, you have a nose piercing? Yeah. I think they look cool on some people. Totally. There's very few that I saw that were like just unnecessary, but I think that one person wanted to look like it was a booger. They had to have. That was so disturbing. All right. Yeah. And yeah, I just think this person was like, they wanted to look like a freak like that for some reason. All right. Each its own. Oh, you got both sides? Really? Ooh, that's interesting. So you're like the bull, like the Taurus bull that has the big one piercing in both nostrils, or you got each separately pierced. Both sides. All right, very cool. All right, you guys. All right, good night. I'll be here tomorrow night. All right, get some rest. Get some rest. Okay, good night.